What's up, everybody? What do we got? We got a few of you. Jason, Debo, if you're still here. Dylan will be joining us in a little bit. I think Dylan cares to elaborate, but apparently his life mate, roommate, sugar daddy, buddy's teaching him how to make dinner, which is very nice. Apparently, he will be on his own in a couple of months. That's a scary thought, Dylan. Andrew K, how are you? White Knight, what's going on? Coda, what's up? Jay Alexander, good to see you. You're a moderator now. Jeff Hart. Yes, Punk Rock, TMD, Ashen, Michael's Workshop. How you guys enjoying Aaron's stream? Boy, has he been in hiding for the last week. Hello, oh no, what's up? Aaron has no balls. He will not talk to me. He is fucking terrified to talk to me. Is Joshy on the list? I don't know. I mean, he might be. Laurel, we can get to that. Don't let me forget, Kate. He is delusional, yes. So, I mean, I don't think I need to spell this situation out for you guys. You know what's going on. And yes, it's absolutely still happening. He's in denial about it. And it's still happening with multiple guys. V, how are you? Good to see you. Is Laurel's dead brother on the list? I think the only list he's on is the one that get cremated, but they probably got to filter the smoke because I think when you ash down a heroin junkie, you run the risk of making the entire neighborhood high. Hello, Ron. How are you? What's up, buddy? Hope everything's well by you. RGT is boring and he has no balls. Oh, he doesn't show balls. Well, both, really. RGT is boring. Boring as fuck. I mean, it was pretty funny when he got RJ to go to Aaron's store, but beyond that, well, he is interesting, I guess, to the 11-year-old Nintendo Switch crowd, I imagine. Justin Payne has to be on the list for sure. We can speculate tonight. I had a couple percentages written down, and a few of us were going back and forth on this for an exact. We were kind of going over everybody that's around them and trying to figure out maybe how we felt exactly about each individual potential suitor having slammed the pig. What do we got here? Oh, so that's where Laurel draws the line. Well, we don't know that, Jason. The 11 team, you know what I mean, Jay Alexander. Well, I don't know. What's the target audience for it? I'm not knocking Sean. He makes a living at it. That's fine. He found his niche. But who watches Nintendo Switch videos? Retards and kids, right? Am I allowed to say retards? Papa Jerps definitely got Papa Jerps. I'm almost positive. RGT's like Retro Fan without the spreadsheets. That's not nice, really. Come on. You piss off Retro Fan. I'll have no guests tonight. You guys are gonna have to listen to me. We'll be down to 5 viewers in fucking 15 minutes. 16-bit Pete got the blowy, maybe. What's up, Balding Bob Ross? How are you? So Aaron hasn't done anything. What do you mean, done anything? In response to being cucked? Or as far as finding himself another slam pig, or what? All right, so as far as we'll go through the whole pass thing first. Aaron has probably said a grand total of 10 things in our chat in the last week. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Edie. How are you? She has DMs with Matt Man, I heard. Yeah, they're good. They're actually good buddies, which is interesting because Laurel, according to Dylan, he thinks that she may have been getting a little frisky with him when he was still 17. Come on, V Retro's way better than... Yeah, I like Retro Fan. And I don't necessarily dislike Sean, but if I had to pick one or the other, ship was sinking and I had to share a lifeboat, I would help Retro Fan throw RGT into the water. There's no doubt about it. Everyone's a mod, Carrie. It's just easier than having to approve everybody's comments. You know what I mean? That was my question. When did she start? She started with Dylan. Their first... I wish Dylan was here. Dylan, finish making dinner. You leave me hanging. You beg me. Are you streaming? I'm streaming. I got to go make dinner. You furry bastard. Okay. The first face-to-face intimate encounter, according to what Dylan sent us for screenshots, was October the 18th or 19th of 2018. The last time that they were scheduling a rendezvous was October 28th, 29th of 2021, which would have been After Laurel flew home from the con in Texas, but while Aaron was still driving. That's it. Maybe, Carrie. We'll have to see if he confirmed that up. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out. Sean listens to decent tunes. That's about it. Okay. Andrew K says, Justin paying for sure. I remember one stream, Aaron came home from the store. Did Justin and Laurel there alone? Do you think Justin's that desperate? I think they were just weed smoking buddies. Justin seems like the type that could get along with just about anyone. I think he was kind of just hanging out there for a place to smoke weed. But then again, it's almost an hour drive. So why would he drive an hour for it? Oh, now that you mention it. Yikes. Different. That's not that Carrie, Balding Bob Ross. This is Carrie, not Carrie. Hello, Jersey Girl. What's up? You didn't get the notification. You're not missing anything here anyway, but appreciate you stopping by. Hello, CDC. How are you, you old fuck? It's 9:22. It's time for your Metamucil, buddy. Bro, definitely fuck the two guys that saw the bald Mario. I am Cottonmouth PJ. Yeah, Kerry, there's a different Kerry. It was a mistake. He's not accusing you of anything, Kerry. There's a different Kerry. It doesn't matter. Oh, I meant to put the link in the chat. Not that anybody wants it. Don't want to wander it anyway. When he comes back in 2.5 hours. Sorry, guys. I had to blow James while I was making dinner. Which is fine. Show yams. I'm mixing it now. Okay, CGC. That's good. You got to keep on top of it. Where were we? Oh, the two guys that saw the bald Mario in the back of the store. Yes. I don't know what's up with that. I can't think of any good reason why she would invite two guys to the back of the store, which we now know is the pleasure zone, to see a bald Mario. Why wouldn't you just bring it out of the back into the front of the store? Why would you invite these guys into the back of the store? I can almost guarantee there was a little Eiffel Tower, double stuffed Chinese finger cups kind of thing going on in the back of VGW that day. Yeah, I'm talking about the Carrie show. Yeah, it's a different Carrie. Angel probably got his whole family to Bangalore, maybe. Wonder if Aaron can still smell Dylan's cum in the back room. Maybe. Laurel's at the shop. You're not kidding, Michael. Did she blow one of Joshy's heroin addict boyfriends? That's a good question, Amy. Dylan's here already? Or is this a fake Dylan? Is this the real Dylan or fake Dylan?
It's me.
Oh, it's the real Dylan. How are you, buddy?
I'm not just on my phone. I'm making beef stroganoff.
Excuse me?
I'm making beef stroganoff.
There's a joke in there about a homosexual man making beef stroganoff. But that sounds good.
No, I'm actually... Oh, shoot.
Oh, are you
Hello.
naked? Don't show anything below the belt, all right? We're on YouTube, not OnlyFans. See? Oh, yeah. Damn, nice place, man.
Thanks.
Slop.
You know, I'm going to be living on my own soon. Figured I might as well learn how to cook for myself.
Are you getting your own place, Dylan? Or
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm going to be moving out by May.
God damn, Dylan is on top of shit. You are an outstanding Floridian.
Well, it's not by choice, but that's a whole other fucking thing.
Let me catch up on the chat here real quick, Dylan. I'll read them out so you don't have to. Kate says, Laurel got a train run on her. Jehovah does not approve. Devo says, oh my God, he actually said at the end, maybe looking into an open marriage is an option. It's kind of what this fucking spineless man. What is wrong with him? I'll get back to Devo. Don't let me forget your point. I want to get back to it. Laurel went down on Adam, maybe Jeff. It's a fake kick him. Dylan was big alpha in Aaron's chat. Dylan's been big alpha all week. Dylan is, I wonder where Laurel was tonight. On her back, CGC. Sure as hell not with Aaron. Dylan, give me a backroom blow. No, it's the other way around. Oh, no. White Castle. You beef stroking off Laurel. I would coup him in that pot. Thank you, Jason. You needed someone to show you how to make food from a box? Hey, he's learning life. You know, have to start somewhere. Hey, Frankie, how are you, man? Dylan, is Laurel with you right now? Someone asked. Dylan?
I'm busy. What's up?
Someone wants to know if Laurel's with you right now.
No, I'm in Arizona, so there's no place she would be.
Okay. What about Crazy K? She blew him too? Maybe he was in it.
Maybe.
Hello, Self-Defense Sammy. How you been? Shawnee Mac, you're a mod. Good to see you. Hey, there's Skunk Bag Dylan. Come on, Frankie.
You know what I find hilarious? As soon as
What's
I
that?
put the link for your stream in Aaron's stream, he immediately lost like 20 viewers.
God damn. Well, I'm glad some of you are here to get bored, entertained my increasingly inebriated, rambling, nonsensical bullshit. It's worse than we ever thought, says Debo. Why is Dylan getting booted? I don't think Dylan's necessarily getting booted. We can find out in a little bit, Andrew. Coda says, I missed the first few minutes. New update. We're working our way through it, Coda. I'm doing my best for you. Pure insanity, said Jay. Dylan, do you know how to use the mic? I think Dylan knows how to use the microwave, Jason. Is the pipeline to Mama K flooded? Can you translate that to English? You know, I'm not very quick to the chase.
Hello? Are you still here? We still alive?
Yeah.
Hello?
Dylan. Okay. Thank you, Dylan. You're live and off the air. Were the lights out? That might explain a little, says Jersey Girl. We'll wait for Dylan to get back here. Lil Mac, update on Luarel Bar. Lil Mac, you are a mod. He also said, Debo says, he also said the only thing that would cause him to leave Laurel is Hillary Duff. Need her 2 cents. Evie, I can't. You keep laying this responsibility on me that I can't fulfill, leaving me in a position where I am Aaron and Mama K is Laurel, and I just can't satisfy. Welcome back, Phil. Hey. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, lovely. I wanted to answer Debo. That's your mother, too. I know, Evie. So Debo talked about the open marriage. Aaron bragged about this hall pass. I have a hall pass now. I can do whatever I want. I have a hall pass. Okay. I don't.
Yes.
I don't really see. Dylan, I got a question for you. I know there's someone for everyone, and I'm no catch myself, and that's fine. However, what kind of woman do you really see wanting to be Aaron's side piece?
I don't see any woman wanting to be Aaron's side piece, to be straight honest with you.
Kind of agree.
Aaron would have to pay that woman.
Sounds expensive.
Very. Hold on, I gotta.
Oh, yeah, that was my point, folks. Is Aaron? I mean, you need at least one of the above, right? Good looks, good conversation, funny, money, big dick, something. I just don't see. I don't think Aaron has any of that. Jersey Girl says, did Laurel throw any hints or passes at you when you went to dinner? It wasn't. You know, she's very nice. She was polite. Not outwardly. I did see her berate Aaron just as badly as she did on that clip that CGC uploaded. I mean, she really does that to him, face to face, in person. She fucking hates him. She hates him. I've never seen somebody hate somebody so well. I've never seen 2 married people hate each other that much. Maybe Rosie Wren would like him. CDC, I was driving home tonight. As the first thing that crossed my mind.
Hello, how's this looking?
Looks like beef stroganoff to me, buddy. Looks like you're getting there. Make sure you cook it long enough.
Yeah, I have a timer.
That beef will make you sick. That's a lovely countertop, Bill.
Thank you.
How did Aaron's father raise such a pussy? Well, his father's a fucking.
Here's the kitchen.
Oh. Damn. Don't try to rob these guys, folks. They're armed and dangerous. That's a nice spot, Bill. Why don't you throw him out and you stay there?
Well, actually, so he's going to be moving out too to find a place for himself. Oh. And if I could find somebody, I might just stay here and then just have somebody move in here.
Me and Dylan going to be roommates.
Shoot. If you want to move to Arizona and be roommates, fuck it.
I don't wear any clothes in the house. Does that bother you?
Dude,
neither do you.
I'm a faggot. Do I care?
That's true. Needs sour
However,
cream. Dylan.
However, that would have to
However.
go both ways.
Oh, okay. Well,
If
maybe we
you-
can make it. We'll get Laurel to come by, and we'll make it work.
Yeah.
You can show me the ropes, Dylan.
I can what?
You can show me the ropes. Figuratively and literally. Didn't Aaron leak a photo of Laurel's face covered with? That's a Photoshop, Flo Mac, and I think we might have Retro Fan to thank for that. I'm not sure. Aaron PH and Dylan living together. I don't want to live with Aaron. No fucking way. Fuck, Dylan's asshole must be the size of a coffee cup living in a place like that.
Look.
What?
So,
What?
Can I tell you something really cool that's like unrelated to everything right now?
Yeah, lay it on me.
So, the original Call of Duties that were on like the Xbox 360 and stuff are finally on sale on the Xbox store. So like Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1 and 2, World of War. So they're on sale for like $10-15.
There's your gaming content for the night, folks. Get it while it's hot. Where can we purchase that, Dylan? Is that Steam or the
Microsoft store?
Microsoft
If you're on
store?
Xbox.
Okay.
The Xbox store, yeah.
I'm going to run right out and get an Xbox so I can play this stuff. CGC says, Frankie says Aaron is right now crying. God, I hope so. CGC says the best part is Aaron was cucked by a homosexual. He's bisexual, but I'm going to go with it, CGC, because it's even funnier.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm more gay than bi.
Okay.
Like, my male body count is significantly higher than with women, so.
That's fair. All right. Fair enough.
Did that give you a little chub or something, or?
Yeah, I have to take my pants are too tight. Let me remove them. Jason White would like to know if you have a chatterbait that he can sign up for.
I don't actually. I legit thought about it at one point in time.
You should wear like a Game Wizard mask and do it.
Will I have like one of those, like a Halloween mask of like Aaron's face?
Hell yeah. Lil Mac would like to know, Dylan, could you rate Laurel's head game from 1 to 10?
I'd give her a solid 8.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Is Aaron actually crying? Good. Fuck him. He's just fishing.
Although, I went to a swingers club a few weeks ago with this chick.
Okay.
Yeah, and she legit sucked my dick in front of everybody. First time ever doing something like that, and holy shit! Like I like she was so good. I thought I met Jesus or something. Like I was seeing Jesus.
Did you have any performance issues? I like the idea of the sound of a situation like that, but I feel like if the rubber met the road, so to speak, I'd probably just be pissing down my leg.
I was nervous because it was the first time I've ever went to like a swingers sort of thing. So I kind of just pretended nobody was there.
Okay. All right. That sounds like an interesting strategy. Someone said Dylan is bi. He bangs dudes and the disabled. That's nice. AK, no harm, no foul. Rubber met her throat. Yeah, I said that earlier this week, Michael's Workshop, when the rubber meets the tongue. Dylan, did Laurel ever shave the pussy, or was it like the scene in Star Wars with the Death Star and Luke having to navigate a jungle of pubes?
I can't. I don't know. It's been a while. All right, let's see. All right. So, Blow, I want you to. What do you think? Do you think that's cooked?
I don't, Dylan. It came out of a box, right?
Well, the meat came from a store. But
I mean, the fucking it's like hamburger helper. Okay, liquid gold. I like the sound of that. How?
I cooked the meat myself, and I just threw the noodles in.
And there's instructions on the box to keep you safe, man. You can read, right?
Yeah, I can read.
Okay. Aaron should rebrand the store as a swingers club. You ain't kidding, Kate. Frankie says, Dylan, if you don't mind me living with you, I like being busy naked all day. Frankie, I'm trying here. We're having that language barrier again. But Laurel versus DJ Tam Ultimate Surrender style match. Did anybody cap Aaron crying? I would. I'd like a copy of that. That sounds pretty fun.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Dylan, there's instructions on the box for cooking the meat. How long does it say to cook?
Removing from the heat.
Dylan, can you hear me?
All right.
Dylan.
How's your week been?
Dylan. Dylan, can you hear me? God damn it, Dylan. Can't cook meat or use a phone. You may have already passed away from botulism. What do you get from uncooked meat? Not botulism. Worms? Mad cow disease? CDC says don't get the HIV deal. I think he's on that PrEP stuff or whatever, CDC. I think that keeps anything bad from happening. Frankie, I read your message. Aaron screams for silence. Call it Kagarski couple. He's crying about his dad. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, someone mentioned, so Aaron told us, someone here said it was a VHS tape. When he told it to one of us, Sharon threw a clothing iron, at Sam in a rage, which is pretty funny when you think about it. Hello, sorry, I'm Steven. How are you? Do you think Dylan would know how to take care of a large amount of meat? Warming it on the stove versus warming it in your buns are two totally different things, Steven. Hello, Pixel. Even Matman almost had a taste, I guess. Yeah, it would seem, doesn't it? Speaking of which, someone sent me a. I guess while we're waiting for Dylan to come back, it was a clip of Jeremy Liebestat or whatever, who I thought was a troll account. It actually is a person. Did a stream where he revealed that Matman and Mr. Lantern are trying to expose him to super inappropriate Matman kind of content, shall we say. In addition to Matman apparently still going buck wild, having little kids on the stream and talking to them and following them around and shit. Pretty weird. Yeah, Pixel. I'll forward it to you or whatever. Jeff says Aaron is currently justifying staying in a shitty marriage because his parents had a shitty marriage. Oh, that's a great strategy. Wonderful. Hello, Captain G. How are you? Then that Jeremy guy had Lantern on his panel like they were best friends right after. Oh, I didn't see that, Captain G. I only saw the confession in question. Yes, Andrew K. They should all burn. You ain't kidding. Yeah, we have to wonder if the hello Fritchie, how are you? One of Mr. Lantern's best friends and cohorts. That man still owes me a My Sharona cover. Good luck with that one, oh no. White Knight says, I think. Oh, I know who Oh no is now. What's up? White Knight says, I think the only way to save Aaron is to put a hit on Laurel. Got Madden 99 in 2000. If someone lends me a copy of 2001, we could summon John Madden himself to save the Koshorski lineage. Christ. My Toys R Us kid. Wait, Sam cheated on Mama K. No, he was just a fucking idiot, and she couldn't stand him, and she threw shit at him and screamed at him. Which is interesting. Well, at least Sam had an excuse, right? Because he had a fucking rubber brain. But he was a failure, just like Aaron. Fucking total underachiever, loser, shitty job. Got pushed around by his wife. Just obviously completely failed at raising his kids. Sam doesn't strike me as the kind of person who ever did anything right in his entire life. His sons really take after him. How many Mario cereals does Aaron still have? I don't know, White Knight. I think he sold one or two recently on eBay. But he's probably got 8 or 10. I don't know how many he bought. 15, 20? It's been years since that saga began. What did Sam do? For a living, Jason? He was a line cook at the Brown Dirty, or like some local diner or some shit. Tell us how you really. It's true, Michael. Again, I'm not trying to Monica stole Sam's soul. Yeah. And she fucking offed him for the money. Yeah, Sam had a lifelong brain tumor. It's hydrocephalic. This sounds like a shitty place to eat. I'll refrain from going. I don't think he's worked there in 15 or 20 years, Jason. I don't even know if this place still exists. I guess we can look it up. Sam never died. He changed his name to Joe Biden. You ain't kidding, Steven. Sam was a cook during the day and a gimp at night. It sounds that way. It sure fucking sounds that way. Hang on, I'm looking for something. Need my goddamn charger cord. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Sam did have an excuse. He had some pretty serious brain issues, but he was still a fuck up failure. Sam should have been sterilized by the state. Okay, Devo. I don't disagree. Would have saved everybody a lot of grief and aggravation. Jay says, "Hey, macaroni." Oh, there we go. Just knock over some beer cans here. Okay, we're back. Aaron had melted eyes like an MC Escher painting. Aaron has it too. His forehead looks full of water. It's either that or grease. Grease. Jason says, Aaron and Joshy both had opposite reactions to their parents' marriage. Aaron had the typical, I'll repeat the mistakes of my parents. Joshy decided he was terrified of women entirely. My bowling with beer cans, pretty much, man. They're everywhere. They're fucking everywhere. I was trying to plug my charger cord into the back of the computer. The little Tecate on the floor, I think. That's all right. Well, cans anyway. Diva says, Laurel and Aaron both have used her dead brother as a shield all week in between seeing movies and going to theme parks. Yeah, it's funny how that works. He's just totally all shook up, really devastated by the situation, which is why he was at a... Oh, there's Dylan. Hang on. Welcome back. Which was why he was at that concert on Sunday.
Yeah, why is Aaron buying like all these fucking trips to like Universal concerts? Like, why?
Well, I think he has season... Let me get these beer. I think he has season passes to Universal Studios. It's because it's reasonably affordable.
Only Mama K would be the one who would agree to go to a concert and then complain about the noise.
She just has to get out of the Roach Motel, man. Anything to set her free. Hello, Lottery King. Step right up. I bet you don't have the balls.
All right, so
yes,
the moment of truth of my beef stroganoff.
Okay.
It's nice and wet, like the roast beef.
Mm-hmm.
La, 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 la.
Joshy joins. Devo will join. Joshy's not going to join. He doesn't have the nuts.
Dude, this shit's fire, man.
Is it good, Dylan?
It's really good. First
Good,
time ever. This is my first time ever making beef stroganoff.
You're safe. You can eat that shit every night. No problem. I did for like 2 years. You'll be all right. Does Aaron go on any rides or is he scared? Asks. Oh, no. I bet he's scared. Aaron don't ride anything but a pony. Well, that and the ET bicycle. Josh, you know that. They didn't even have a funeral. They just burned his body by themselves and threw the remains into a nearby wooded area. I think they threw it out Joshy's bedroom window in that pile. The balls are fully... I don't believe you, Lottery King. Step right up. Talk to us. I'll be nice to you. How's that?
And you know what? This is lunch for work the next couple of days.
Oh, how nice.
Dude,
Josh, if you'd like to come have it. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, Dylan, but Josh,
no,
I'm
just really enjoying this. Like, this tastes really fucking good.
Oh, good. Good. Joshy, if you'd like to actually have an adult conversation without me tearing you to pieces and calling you a moronic virgin failure, we can do that.
You know what? I don't have a problem with Joshy. I thought he was always okay to me.
I don't really have a problem. He's okay. He's all right. He's a little bit of an underachiever and a late bloomer, but maybe a gambling addict. But I don't think he's bad.
At least when I helped him out for his boot, he at least paid me.
Oh, you just gained another 10 points, Joshy. Good for you. Well, Aaron paid you too. He just didn't know he was giving you his wife. Depot says I never said a bad word about Joshy. Yeah, right. Well,
Joshy's a good kid. He just needs to. He's just a little lost.
Okay. Dylan, did you and Joshy ever mess around?
No, but I'll say this: I think out of all the Kosharskis, I think Josh is probably the most redeemable.
I think at this point that I probably agree with you. He has moved back into the number one slot for best Kosharski. Joshy's not gay. He's just a deeply closeted.
Every time I think of Josh, I think of the time when he was burning that contract or whatever it was, and then in the background you just hear Aaron abusing Mama K.
That clip is uploaded. I forget why. That might be on the Baby Hughes channel. The totally real Richie Wright says, "How many corn dogs can Dylan eat in the shower in one swallow?" Challenge. Hello, Frankie. You're live in the air.
What up, what up, what up?
Who's this?
It's Frankie.
Who?
Your sugar daddy.
Frankie?
Yeah, your sugar daddy.
Oh, didn't know I had one, but that's cool.
Well, now you know.
Right.
So what's up? What's up with
the twink booty pics of my ass, that'll be $600.
Oh my God, Frankie, what were you gonna say?
So what's up with you, Dylan? Are you gonna let me live with you or what?
I don't know, man.
I like being butt naked, you know that.
Well, that's something you and Blow have in common.
Dylan, will you make Frankie wear a sombrero over his wiener when he's in the house?
Yeah, and I'll put a little. I'll give it like a little miniature guitar too.
Oh, nice.
I do that every day, so no need to worry about it.
Big Depot says, "I believe Frankie," which is terrifying. Okay. Oh no, you just sealed the deal on who you are. That's yeah. All right. Good to see you're still around. I figured. I know this guy. He sounds a lot like Mike Cutter.
So,
Yeah, he sounds like, bro. You sound like you should be cutting my lawn. Get the fuck.
Man, come on, Dylan.
hey, you motherfucker, I'm not gonna cut your lawn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna cut my hair balls.
What? What? Just do it, Herbie.
Hey, Flo, how do I clean a cast iron pan?
I don't know. I don't actually. It's important that you do it properly, though. Does anybody in the chat?
No, you motherfucker, you're so stupid, you little bitch.
Oh, come on, Frankie.
Yeah, he's a little motherfucker. I hate his guts.
Okay,
come on.
serious question, everybody in the chat. If you guys know how to clean a cast iron skillet, please let me know.
Yeah, can we get some instructions on that? I don't think
Look it up on YouTube, you little dumbass.
He's on YouTube already, Frankie.
If I look it up on YouTube, it's gonna kick me out of the call.
On your other phone, you little faggot.
I don't have another phone, you dick.
Yes, you do, motherfucker. Your iPad or something.
Frankie, do you mind looking up how to clean a cast iron pan for us?
I'm not gonna help his little ass.
Okay.
Well, why don't you do it?
Look it up on Google. I'll look it up in a minute. This Mexican makes no sense. It's Frankie Bowling Bar Ross. That's how it goes. Frankie's upset. Oh, Ashton, that's not nice. Come on. Debo says, "I'm taking the dog for a walk. Please save another Laurel bombshell for 30 minutes or so." All right, we're going to tell all the Laurel bombshells before Debo gets back and then ban him from the fucking channel.
Anyways, what's it called? Aaron was crying.
Good. Crying about his dad, right?
No, it's not about his dad. It's about Laurel.
Because she's a cheating whore.
Probably.
Yeah, makes sense. White Knight says Aaron's giving away Donkey Kong on the 2600. What a prize. That's great. God damn, guys. Frankie's flirting with Dylan. Well, they're going to move in together. Bam Bam says, what?
I'm just fucking around with Dylan.
We know, Frankie. It's okay. Do you then? Bam Bam says it's called the sponge and soap, just like you clean it in that. Yeah, but can't you over clean a cast iron pan and it's fucked up and it's not seasoned anymore, Bam Bam?
I think it's just you're not allowed to throw it in the dishwasher.
Maybe that's right.
Hey, I got a serious question, Dylan.
Yeah, what's up?
Have you ever fuck around with Josh?
We just asked that, Frankie.
With Perler Man?
Well, that's you.
I don't know.
That I don't know means that you did fuck around with Pearl Man.
I never
Oh, you
did.
said John. You put it in the dishwasher, but you have to blow a medium-sized load on it first. What's a medium-sized load, Jason? You don't know that Frankie doesn't pay taxes, Bowling Bob Ross. You can't say that for sure. I'm not sure. Dylan triggers Frankie because his furry suits remind him of the coyotes that brought him across the border during the Trump years. Frankie, why aren't you scamming Aaron's raffle wheel right now? Asked Captain J.
I'm not a scammer.
Oh, okay. Have Frankie sing earache, my eye. What the fuck is that? Frankie, what's earache, my eye?
The what?
Earache, my eye.
I don't know what that is.
Okay. Dylan.
What's
Dylan.
up? What?
Someone in the chat says make sure you dry it really quickly. It cannot be allowed to air dry.
Okay.
Capone. I guess you're out of class. An exciting half hour. Capone. We watched Dylan make beef stroganoff.
Jason, what the fuck is your problem with me?
Dylan made big beef stroganoff. Where we were talking about what a failure Aaron is, but I mean, you already knew that. The same old shit. Nothing important, Capone. Dylan busy splashing the inside of another crock pot. Didn't Frankie break a game Aaron sent him so he could get a better game? He did. I paid for it, Coda. Because those two bickered about it for like fucking 45 minutes and I couldn't take it anymore. Taking a break now. Got a 3-hour class in a few minutes. Oh, fuck that shit. That's miserable.
It was nice meeting you, Dylan and Blowharder, so I'm leaving.
Okay, thank you.
He also broke the head of a figure so he'd get a different product. What? Yeah, sure. See, I don't remember that. The song from Cheech and Chong, he definitely knows. Earache. Oh. Oh no, are you talking about the song they play at the punk show when Cheech is wearing a tutu? Is that it? Rest in peace, Frankie. INS got him. He wants to make sure it lasts forever. You can rub some salt in it, wipe the salt. That doesn't sound right. I have a cast iron pan that's 89 years old. It's impressive, but yeah, my understanding is they kind of last forever if you make sure they don't rot away. But my other understanding was that you have to season them, and soak. It makes sense. Cast iron's porous. Soak it up with that good fucking baking grease. God, Jesus, Dylan, what is going on? And try to maintain that, or you have to start all over again. I'm not so sure I believe the salt thing. Jason says, Frankie ran off my property. Didn't even get a chance to give him my very generous 16-cent tip. What the fuck, man? Frankie's the type of guy to order a high-valued item off eBay just to charge back after the seller sends it out. Possibly. Dylan, don't wash that pan with soap after. What the fuck? Get to the juicy shit. I left Aaron for what? Project Lars dish. What would you like to know? So Aaron's.
It always seems like whenever somebody has like a cast iron skill, it's always like 100 years old or something.
Correct.
Well, they last forever if you treat them right.
Right, we just said
Like,
that.
treat 'em-
Names. I don't actually know any names. I lied to you guys. Oh, but we have some Papa Jerk's 100%. Excuse me. Big Kenny, maybe. Dylan, certainly. Dylan, did she mention anybody else that she was fucking when you were fucking around with her?
No. Not at all. No.
When we play Guess Who in the chat, who did Laura? Can you guess who? It's a mystery.
Well, I mean, everyone knows she fucked cousin Danny, but you know.
Cousin Danny, yes. Do you think she fucked Jerps?
What does Jerps look like? Is he the fat fuck with like the glasses
Big
and the...
fat mutton chops, glasses. Yeah.
Oh, him. Oh, for I don't know. Doesn't seem like Laurel's type.
Well, you may be surprised to learn that they were scheduling an appointment to do exactly what you two did.
Really? When?
Really? Well, that's where the nudes came from. They came from Jerps.
Oh. You mean the famous one where you see the roast beef, the titties with the shower cap on and all that?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That came from Jerps. Huh.
We still don't know, however, where the booty shot came from. Because she didn't take that picture herself. But there's a picture of her from behind. It's absolutely her.
I've seen it.
I really want to know who took it. That's one of life's greatest mysteries to me. Laura
It was
has
me. I did it.
I wouldn't be surprised. Though.
It was not me.
Andrew C. has no. Greg is happily married. We did talk to Greg briefly. Hello, welcome back, Carrie. The other Carrie. No, absolutely not, Greg. No. Did you go sit with Aaron because he was crying? Well, good. He's a fucking loser. I'm glad he's sad. He brings it on himself. This is 5 years. 5 years. His wife has been fucking other people. It's never stopped. Ever. It will never stop. She has no respect for him. And at this point, he completely and totally deserves all of that shit he has to suffer. White Knight says Laurel wanted to get a baby from. No, she asked me for the baby, White Knight, but maybe Tyler too.
Wait, Tyler, are we thinking of the same guy? The white dude, short hair, always rich and shit.
Yeah,
like
that's
super rich.
Tyler. You're correct. That's a Tyler he's talking about.
Okay, just wanted.
Laurel propped up her phone on Sam's urn. Quite possibly, Jeff. Maybe. If anything, it was a red flag being waved for Aaron. We're well beyond red flags. Hello, NG. Why is Laurel so desirable to Aaron's family and friends? Because she's an easy pump and dump. She's a slam pig. I believe Big Debo referred to it as a. What the fuck? No.
Kate says Laurel wanted Blow's baby better.
She did twice. She said she would sign paperwork. I got to go into my old phone. They're either there or they're on the old PC. She said she would sign paperwork absolving me from any responsibility for raising said children, but she was 100% convinced that there was no way in hell that Aaron could ever father them, and that even if he could, she did not want to have his kids because she knew they would be completely fucked up. I'm not making that. I'm not making up.
So that's an actual paperwork thing, where a woman can sign a piece of paper saying that hey, the father won't be responsible for these kids. It'll be all the mother.
Well, I don't know how it would actually pan out, Dylan. I didn't go pump any. When someone says sounds like bullshit to me, you believe whatever you want. I really don't care. Slam pigs are a dime a dozen in Florida. I believe it, Jeff. That's awful. Yeah. Well, it's true. What do you want me to tell you? Laura,
okay. I'm going to sound completely stupid, but what does dime a dozen mean?
Commonplace. Easy to obtain. Nothing special.
Okay.
Dime a dozen. Yes.
Just wanted to make sure.
Why is she acting like she has good DNA? Well, Carrie, I don't think it's that she thinks she's a pick. I think it's just that she knows these theoretical offspring are doomed to failure if it's the two of them. So you try to thin it out a little bit. You know what I mean?
Sorry, I'm Steven asks, are Laurel and Bad Bitch sisters? No, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Only in spirit, Steven.
In spirit. Spirit sisters, yes, bitch.
Aaron could be raising a little bit. Aaron couldn't raise a fucking sunflower seed, Kate. It's not going to happen. I'm not a guy who can't wash his testicles properly, so he scratches holes through all of his pants because his dick is always that fucking itchy. He's that
Does he
filthy.
scratch holes through his pants?
He does every pair of pants. I bought him those Dickies pants. I got 10 years out of a pair of Dickies. He had them for 2 years, and he blew holes through the crotch on both of them. Not making that up. Laura would need to fuck Brad Pitt to make up for her DNA, at least, like maybe Einstein. Is she willing to pay for a turkey baster? They don't have any money. Carrie, she makes $9 an hour. Aaron doesn't make any.
Dude, this beef stroganoff's so good.
IVF and fertility treatments. I mean, what are you looking at? $50,000 to $100,000. She probably jerked off RJ while he was passed down on Seroquel. Yes, I know. If he would at least shower every other day, he would be scratching holes in his pants. I seem to recall at dinner, Laurel. I asked Laurel about his hygiene right in front of him. She said she made him shower. I think she claimed daily, but I'm not sure I believe it. Richie says, I'm going to send Aaron my sea monkeys. I missed the sea monkey saga. Rest in peace to the sea monkey. RJ is very handsome. You know, he got it in. He might have. We've seen the full frontal. Quite a guy. Jason says, Laurel could do an under-the-table adoption of a little black baby for Pickrell, because Pickrell sometimes actually gets, that pop. Okay. RJ wasn't sleeping in the store. He was sleeping at Aaron's bed. They were living at Laurel's mom's at the time, right? Pretty sure. What does Laurel get out of staying with Aaron? Jeff, that's what I've been wondering. What's that component? She gets a little bit of money towards the bills, and she always has a step, like if she wants to throw him a bone, and she doesn't feel like going out to get railed by some random fucking meth head, then she's got Aaron for a quick and convenient. He's never going to say no. I really think that's about it. Has Laurel done anything with girls? Does anyone know? I think maybe White Knight, but I can't remember specifically. Laurel, guys, she fuck. Joshy, Kevin, Jerps, Tyler, Dylan, Perlerman, and Neil. Well, one of those we know for sure. I'm going to say 1, 2, or maybe the brand new Hyundai Tucson. Laurel can't drive. Oh, that's right. Rides to work. Sorry. Yeah, she doesn't have to ride the bus. The honor of saying she has a husband makes her feel like an adult and not a disgusting pig with no ability to get men. Marty says Laurel knows she can be a whore and still have somebody go spend time with her between whoring because she has no self-respect. It's exactly what I heard. So it's probably only coming through now. Why do you hate everyone so much? What the fuck are you talking about? You're a cut rate troll, no one's. Step it up. She put Perlerman into intensive care. I don't think that's what happened to him, Michael. They probably get more money as a married couple. Oh, that's the other thing. Filing jointly is probably beneficial, right? I don't know. Someone to yell at. That's true, MG. Punching bag. Grabs in a high chair. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. Hello, Retro fan. I don't understand. She tried to leave. Oh, I think I told this to you guys. I might not. During the Danny thing, I might have left it in a comment on a video, so maybe not everybody saw it. During the Danny thing, she told Danny that she wanted to be with him, or at least not with Aaron. She thought Danny was going to be the out. And Danny pretty much laughed in her face, said, "You're a pump and dump. I'm not interested, and you need to go back to Aaron. I'm out of here." And that's when she let Aaron back into the house. That's what's happened. What happened there?
Michael's workshop. No, that guy clearly had a haircut of a beta liberal. That's not me.
Oh boy, what are we talking about with mushrooms?
I don't know. I've been in and out of my garage, but I briefly caught it. Someone donated saying that some guy tripping on acid or mushrooms was me. I don't get it. NG was it? It was NG.
I don't know. Copping that code blue. I don't even know what NG's talking about. Damn, Danny's pretty funny. Yes, Jeff. I thought that was pretty mint. Didn't Danny have Danny has a kid with Star's cousin? Is that right? Retro fan? Something like that.
I don't know their relationship. I just know he fucks basically and everyone Aaron's dated. That's pretty much been his. Why would you invite like if you have a wife or a girlfriend and you don't call cousin Danny over? That's all I know. Danny's gonna find a way to insert his penis into your wife.
Oh, hi,
Sure.
Retro.
Dylan, by the way, I saw your dinner. That looks disgusting. You're gonna have diarrhea tomorrow.
Okay.
It tasted good, though. So
That's good.
if I have
Aaron, you
diarrhea,
did-
that's so be it. It's my first time, so cut me some slack.
Bam Bam, you did finger star. That is actually a true story. We did finally resolve that. That did happen.
Actually, I'll say this: I don't think I've ever met Star in person. I've met most of the people there at least once, but I don't think I've met Star.
Have you ever met
Never
Dan?
met me.
Danny was, I think, at Aaron's booth once, but I didn't talk to him. I just saw him behind the booth.
Okay.
All right, I am going to switch over to my computer, so I'll be right back.
Okay, Dylan. Tell the Star story. They were partying at her house or something, and she must have been pretty fucked up on drugs. I don't know. It's like she kissed him, and then what was the story? She kissed him, or asked him why he wouldn't kiss her, and then like he awkwardly, like, kind of touched. I don't think it really went anywhere. She didn't quite get nickied. I don't think. I think it was more of a surface situation.
Her vagina was probably much more sensitive, and she felt the fingernails.
It's entirely possible. That's all I know about the Star story. Here's a Karki story no one's ever heard. There was a female Koshorsky sister. She was the middle child. Aaron accidentally killed her while he was in 5th grade. Okay. The raptor clause. Oh, yeah, that's another reason that Laurel won't respect him, and another reason why I don't have any confidence that Aaron could ever possibly take.
Retro never met Star, but he'll simp for. I have zero interest sexually with Star in any way, shape, or form.
No, it's probably not him, but I heard the voice randomly. What cop are you talking about, NG? How does Aaron have the courage to stick his finger on a girl but not stand up to his cheating wife? He needs a roof over his head. That's all this is about. That's it, you guys. Oh, it's two things. One is not having to accept the failure, yet another fucking failure of marriage. More importantly, he won't have a roof over his head. His options are to sleep in the car, sleep in the store, sleep in Mama K's trailer, or hope he doesn't have to consume another man's semen and sleep in Laurel's place, which is, the Taj Mahal in comparison.
Here's what's going to happen at some point. Here's my guess. Laurel's going to say that she's not happy. She wants to get a divorce. Aaron's going to say, what's it going to take to make this marriage work? And eventually, it's going to come down to them having what's the right word? Polyamorous.
I think something was brought up about that earlier.
Was there,
Supposedly, Aaron mentioned that he's resigned himself to the fact that it may become an open marriage, which doesn't make any sense to me.
But I mean, that would be my guess. If she were to give him the ultimatum, either we operate sexually in an open relationship or we get a divorce, Aaron would absolutely accept the open relationship. 100%. I have zero doubt in my mind.
Yes. Ono says, I'd sleep in the store to save my self-respect, but I don't know if Aaron even knows what that is. Yeah, me too, Ono. Get back on your feet, save up a little, theoretically save up a little money, get your own place, start again. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Like you said, you'd come out with your self-respect. Laurel's going to leave him when Granny dies. Correct. I'm thinking Aaron should make a plan to get out and get a new place before she leaves him. Correct. Way too much work. Andrew's safe. Aaron's an opportunist rapist. He only goes for it when the target's easy. Drunk, drugs, flirting, cousin. All easy for him. You ever try raping a whale? Jesus Christ. No, I haven't.
Hello.
Yes, Dylan, you're here. Michael's Workshop says, I wish we could have heard the confrontation. So, did you do it? Michael, I want video of them lying in bed and Aaron was watching that last stream. I just want to see, I want to see the dejected face wash over him. And he just turns over to look at Laurel, and she gave him that look like, go fuck yourself. I don't care. They probably didn't say another word to each other that night. Carrie says, "At least you would know." Sorry, at least you'd know to get tests somewhere. She goes, etc. Carrie, that's, I don't know. I guess. I don't know. The one tear falling down his face, like the Italian guy pretending to be a Native American in the old, is that the 70s glitter commercial Michael's worked at? God bless you, Noah.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Aaron keeps saying he sat her down and gave her all the names. I don't know why you would want to know. I wouldn't. I'd have been right up. Like if I were him watching that stream, I'd be hopping out of bed, one hand pulling my pants on, getting right the fuck out of there. Carrie says I don't agree with it. I'm just saying if you can't leave, at least you should admit to it. I agree. CGC video has from the CS. That's correct. Dylan, you're back to being worthless. Tell us some moral details. You fuck woo. Dylan. Dylan. He's dead. Sorry, White Knight. Aaron and Laurel
I'll be right back, guys. Sorry.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Aaron and Laurel haven't spoken in a week. They hardly see each other except at night. Aaron's sleeping on the couch. I have a feeling some of that's probably the case. Oh no, says I'm officially wasted 100%. You're typing pretty well. Oh no, you're doing all right. Man. So I did miss it. Did anything good at RetroFan? Were you watching the fucking Noodle Hair was talking about?
No, I was fucking around in my garage. I only recently I caught bits and pieces when I was sorting out screws and nuts and that kind of thing. But no, I missed most of RGT.
Sorry. Were you trying to ask me a question?
Yes, Dylan. Someone in the chat says you're back to being worthless. Tell us some Laurel details. You fuck woo.
With me fucking Laurel?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I missed the first part. You said I'm back to being worthless?
Aaron Koszorski's White Knight says in all capital letters, Dylan, they used the wrong "your" too. You're back to being worthless. Tell us some Laurel details. You fuck woo.
That's funny. You're being funny there, buddy.
All right, can we ignore the worthless part and hear more detail? Okay, the first incident was right after your 18th birthday, and I think that was kind of what you were describing last week, right?
Yeah. So
right after,
hold on. Let me say. Go ahead.
Right after she said that in 5 years. But anyway, ended up being a week. Go ahead.
Yes, correct.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay, so that part I definitely forgot. So thank you, CGC, for throwing that clip in there because I completely forgot about that whole thing. I think afterwards we were talking and like after the stream or some few days later or something, and then it kind of just went from there, and we just started talking, and then history's history, and we meet up and we did the naughty things.
Dylan, you are the worst at this shit.
Yeah, my question: you say you think there were 3 incidents, right?
Where me and her met.
When your penis was out in her presence.
Yes.
Okay. What's the time? The first one was October of that year. Did you do all 3 at once, or has this been spread out? Because you were still talking to her October of last year.
It was spread out over the course of that time, because we would try to, first time we met, oh, that was so great. Let's do it again, and we were trying to make plans for the following week, but that just it never went through. Which sucked. And times went by where she was just silent. She wouldn't say a thing. Yeah. So that kind of sucked.
How much time transpired before the second incident? Was it 6 months later, a year later, a week later? roughly.
I'm pretty sure it happened all within definitely throughout October. Maybe there was like maybe once in December, and probably one more time in the next year. And then after that, we kind of just stopped meeting up.
So that's 4 incidents. But you were planning to meet up most recently when Aaron was driving home from Texas and she had flown home already. If my timing,
You talking
My
about
count.
from October 2021?
yes, sir.
No, we weren't making any plans. We were just talking. That was like the last time we talked, and we were kind of just sexting. We weren't
That's not
making
what
any
your
plans.
message said. You were trying to meet up with her. You said, "Let's meet up." Isn't Aaron not around?
Oh yeah, that's right. But
Mm,
Can we back up to your first incident and maybe revisit this in a little more detail? So you had already been texting back and forth before the first sexual encounter happened, right?
yeah,
And so was it through text message where you knew the next time you saw her in the back of Aaron's store something was going to happen?
oh yeah, for sure. We were talking about it.
And
For
so
sure.
who makes the first move? And what is the first move? Is it you flat out whip your dick out, or do you try to kiss her?
So first time we met, she kind of she was playing grab ass a little bit. No, like legit, we were kind of just taking it
no,
a little
I
bit
believe
slow.
you. I believe you.
Yeah, we were just taking it a little bit slow because it was the first time, we weren't really sure, and we kind of just started talking, and we're like, okay, let's just do it, and that pretty much just whipped my dick out, and she kind of just you know gave me a mouth hug.
So the first time she sucked your dick, she used a condom?
I'm very foggy on that. I can't remember.
Okay.
I'm being honest with you. I can't remember.
Okay. All right. I don't want to interrupt this. But Rafi is a new subscriber. Rafi, I don't know who you were before on Aaron's or anything, but Rafi says, Rafi Hattushin says, I offered Aaron $3,000 to leave Laurel and escape. I'm serious. No one else offering him an incentive to help himself. He goes to my offer. I believe you. Aaron is unhelpable. Sorry, Dylan, get back to it.
Hold on, let me see that comment
And,
by a guy named Rafi.
guy, the person, I don't know, Rafi Hattushin, Hattudian. Hello, Flavor Aid. How are you? Hello, Kitty Hilliard. How are you? Herbie, what's up? Kitty says Dylan not only had sex with Laurel, but had sex with Danny, Justin, Papa Chirps, and Baby Chirps.
I offered to leave Laurel and escape. I'm serious. No one else is offering him an incentive to help himself. He ghosted my offer. You were reading the thing a little too fast. I just wanted to read it.
Okay. Sorry. White Knight says, I bet Dylan made a move on Laurel first because Aaron pissed him off, calling him gay and not paying him to work. Was that what this was about?
No, but I
Okay.
think I did make the first move. We kind of just talked, and then, originally it didn't even start out with the mommy kings. It started with the daddy kings.
Yeah, I noticed that with her. Yeah, I believe you on that one. Yes, Dylan, please have an all through questions. Riveting. Did Laurel blow a dude at Bush? No, the past. Oh no, it took me years to figure that out. You're talking about the Monday show confrontation. The conversation was Aaron said, do you know what I get passes for days for? And Laurel said Busch Gardens, mocking him for constantly buying season passes. I think that's what the deal. Excuse me. I think that's what the deal was. Apparently, Rafi is Armenian. That's fine. I don't think there was actually a Busch Gardens incident. I could be wrong, but I think that's what's going on there. Dylan, did Laurel peg you? We know she's been wanting to rapture Aaron's pie hole.
No, but we did kind of fantasize a little bit about it.
Okay. Jesus. Katie asks.
Can I read it? Let me read it.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Why would any guy want Laurel's butterscotch yellow crooked teeth on their member? Oh my god.
Didn't Aaron finger his cousin at Busch Garden? I don't know about that, NG, but I do believe that the clip where he's got the paperwork in his lap and Nikki is sitting next to him is actually at Busch Gardens. It just kind of worked out that way. The teeth of at least the worries. Catherine, are those choppers?
We do know for sure that Aaron did finger his cousin.
You know that for sure?
Well, I mean, that's kind of been like the running gag, right?
Well, his mom did kind of let it slip without too much provocation and said her sister would kill her if anybody found out of it. And then she clammed up. So I suspect that it's probably true.
All right. What did Mama Kay think of me coming out and saying that I had sex with Laurel?
Oh, well, someone got in touch with her. Hang on. I'll read it. This is funny.
All right, let's hear it.
I got in touch with her this evening. Conversation went as follows. Sender says, Dylan and Laurel have had an affair for over 3 years. Some daughter-in-law you have. Mama Kay said, yeah, I know. I just found this out yesterday, and Aaron still loves his roast beef.
No way Mama Kay said that.
I fucking promise you she said that. Sender said, why, Sharon? What's wrong with him? She's been cheating with other people, too. Sharon said, I don't know, but if that was me, I don't care how much sex I want to get. I would have dumped her a long time ago. All he cares about is having sex. He's so horny. I haven't had it since 2011, and it doesn't bother me.
There's been 3 comments that Mama Kay's made about Laurel, and none of them that stick out in my head. None of them very positive. One quote I remember her saying is something to the effect of, I've never seen one that looks like that. Mine don't even look like that.
Yes,
in reference to the appearance of Laurel's vagina. Second one was, it was one of the live streams where basically they asked if they thought Aaron should have married Laurel, and basically her answer was no.
Damn.
And kind of, you get the impression with all the trips they take, she finds any fucking excuse in the book to not be around Aaron's mother.
I don't blame her.
So, Blow, you were reading a little fast. Did Mama Kay said she hasn't had sex since 2011 and she doesn't mind it?
Yes, sir. Precisely.
Okay.
She said, I don't know, but if that was me, I don't care how much. There's no punctuation or anything. Typical Mama Kay. I don't know, but if that was me, I don't care how much sex I want to get. I would have dumped her a long time ago. All he cares about is having sex. He's so horny. I haven't had it since 2011, and it doesn't bother me. Zero punctuation.
Well, at least you should still kind of get the point across. She probably used voice text.
I can only assume. White Knight says Mama Kay's a fucking savage. Not the first time she's zinged Aaron. Rush, how are you? Rush says
Jason White.
Yes, go ahead.
Jason White said Joe Biden sniffed and fucked Laurel too. It's been confirmed by a satellite imagery from the Pentagon. Putin is using it as leverage to do whatever he wants to Ukraine without us interfering.
Seems legit.
Okay, I see that. Rush says, is Dylan gonna fuck Mama Kay? No, break that dry spell.
Do it, Dylan.
No.
Chase the roaches out of that butterhole and have at it, pal. Flavor Aid has a question for you that's an interesting question. If you'd like to read it.
Serious how can you stay or get hard with a girl like that? She kind of looks like Grimace on a laundry day. Grimace is the big purple guy from McDonald's, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess you can kind of just close your eyes and pretend it's anything else.
He was 18, Flavor Aid. When I was 18, I'd have fucked a hole in a concrete wall, to be totally honest with you, with no problems whatsoever. Herbie says, wonder if cucking runs in the family. Well, I guess it does with Danny, maybe Laura, because sharks keep icicles.
Oh
god, you guys have some fucking zingers, man. I wish I was high. I didn't enjoy this. White Knights. What? You want to read that from White Knight? There, Bill?
Dylan, what would it take for you to open the Mama Cave floodgates? It's got to be like Raiders of the Lost Ark in there by now. We'll be trapped to hell, and one look will turn you into stone.
Roaches. Why did it have to be roaches?
Close your eyes, pretend it's the Hamburg burglar. Jesus, Jay.
Wait.
Dylan, have you ever seen the South Park episode with the gay twinks and Lemmy Winks that goes up the gay guy's butthole?
Wait, what? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Where's the fuck?
It's also in the South Park 1 video game where you actually have to play going through the guy's butthole.
Oh my
That's
god.
in fractured butthole.
Anyway, I beat. Actually, that's the second one. That second one sucked. The first one was good though. But I'm curious if there's not Mr. Diet Snacks who can give us a artistic rendition of what it would be like to go through Mama K's.
What's it called?
Clam. Lemmy Winks, I think is the name of the.
Yeah, Lemmy Winks. Yeah, just look for South Park hamster asshole or something.
that would work too.
What the fuck? Oh
Andrew
my
C.
god.
Well, watch it on your own time there, Dylan. And you can give us a review. Andrew C. says, I don't know who I have less respect for. Aaron for staying with Laurel or Dylan for even getting with Laurel multiple. Again, it's a pump and dump, Andrew. Where is Debo? Are you back? I forgot the term Debo used today. I really wish I could remember.
Pump and dump. That's what we call oil changes at the shop.
Yeah, well, you changed her oil. I couldn't get through the second Southport game. Well, there's a topic shift there. Bam Bam, I never played either one.
Yeah, the first one. I mean, the first South Park had like at the end of the game, there's like the outer space thing. If I remember, there's the playing Lemmy Winks. And then there's I think the last thing where you're Philip and Terrence and you're going to Canada or something. The second one was just I don't know. Compared to the first, it was 100 times worse.
Pump horse, yes, pump horse or Pinella's pump. Thank you, Debo. Pump horse. Oh fuck! I don't know why I think that's funny.
Jason White says, I'm Mama K's age, and last time I had sex was literally yesterday. I can't imagine going a fucking decade without sex. Good God, that woman is crazy.
She's all pent up, Jason. No, he was 18 when it happened, I think, right? Dylan,
Yes.
at any point,
I was 18 when it happened.
were you 18 through all of the private conversations?
In the beginning, I don't think so.
Oh, fuck. Hey, Mark Atkinson, welcome back from the dead, you chunky fuck. Hey, I thought I was... All right, so Laurel's a Matt Man. No wonder she has Matt Man on Facebook and still fucks down. Jesus Christ.
No. Look, I'm not... Guys, let's not bust your balls about it, okay? I don't even remember.
Yeah, right.
Let's just say, for the sake of argument, we started doing all the sex chatting as soon as I turned 18.
You can't backpedal that shit now, Dylan. That's a fucking bombshell, man.
I don't fucking know, okay? Dylan got pick wrapped by Laurel.
Oh, man. Fuck. God damn.
Laurel and Jabroni finally have something in common. Dylan's sick of their I love you, man. You guys are great. I love y'all. The fuck.
I don't want to know about the Jabroni and Dylan encounter. Man, I don't think I do. I just don't.
No, Jabroni did not suck me off.
Oh, God. What did Laurel's work say about her? Oh, we can talk about that one night. What did they say about her picks? Did they make it to the back of the yearbook in the teacher section? There was apparently they had like a meeting, and if I remember the story correctly, like Tennis emailed them in or whatever it was, and they had like a team meeting about it. It kind of just wasn't a big deal. At the end of the day, we're all come into this world naked, and we're going to leave it the same way. I think they mostly just felt bad for her, and it was kind of like, please don't let this happen again, and we don't want our organization associated with your husband's YouTube shit, and let's just pretend it didn't happen and move on. And they were very adult about it. I'm pretty sure that's kind of what happened.
Sure.
Oh no says Mark reported my name on Facebook. Get what deserved. Order Sissy 6 Mark Atkinson for not cloud. It's sick. It's piss.
Part of me wants to make the Game Wizard store in Minecraft.
I remember Evie making the store and the trailer in The Sims on Twitch. That was a lot of fun.
Fuck it. I never play Minecraft, so I'm gonna boot it up. I'm gonna build a store.
As long as you keep the volume down, whatever you got to do.
It's Minecraft. There's barely any volume.
Okay, thank you. Michael's Workshop says maybe Laurel did jabroni also, so she had both a furry and a brony under her belt. No. Debo asked Jabroni about that on his channel. Jabroni was not happy about it. He wants nothing to do with any drama associated with Aaron. He's very stiff and serious about it.
Hey, I don't blame him.
Rafi says this makes Laurel the bad guy. Nobody said Dylan was the bad guy. Laurel's always the bad guy. I agree, Rafi. You cucked a dude whose wife rapes people. In an odd situation, indeed. Yes.
Now, how is Jabroni doing actually? Like, is he doing good for himself?
He's just balding, and I think he's just like working, doing his thing, whatever. He seems okay. I don't think there's been any catastrophes. Kate says, I hope I had a PowerPoint presentation. Could you imagine that shit on the overhead projector, Kate? Ono says, who the fuck was Ennis? Were you not around for any of that shit on it?
I wish no ill will towards Jabroni.
White Knight says, sorry, BH, I think Laurel was born 450 pounds with a Picasso boost. It's revolting. It's insulting. That's right, Jeff. Kerry, I agree. Kerry says, I'm a little concerned if she was hitting on a 17-year-old and works with kids, but that's all I'll say is I don't know the situation. I agree. Enjoying the Met. Jabroni wasn't very nice to me, right, Devo? What was the
I can tell you
insult?
this. I can tell you this for sure. No pictures were exchanged while I was 17.
Okay.
We made sure about that.
Yes, Lil Mac. Good point. This is where we originally heard this. Aaron used to brag about the cousin story at the flea market. Jabroni confirmed this. Jabroni didn't just confirm it. Jabroni's the one who told us about it. Dylan, did you ever meet the mole? I don't think so.
I don't think so, no.
What's up, Ethan Never Dies? How are you? Val State, what's up? Jeff says, I wish my Lord Genova wasn't taking a break from YouTube. He'd love to go up to, yeah, he's not too far away, is he? He'd love to go up to St. Pete, show Laurel his lightsaber. It's big for a bodybuilder. Yes. Genova's not allowed on YouTube until the rich grandma dies, or whatever it is, if I remember. Did Aaron ever reveal the list of names? No, Ethan, and I'm not sure he actually even had a kid. I can't imagine he has one. I can't imagine finding out your wife is still cheating on you and has been for 5 years and sitting her down and go, you know what I need? I need to know explicit details about every other cock you sucked. That's not a reasonable thing to do, but this is Aaron we're talking about. Though, and you're not making this any better. It's true. Jason says, why the fuck would you brag about fucking your own cousin? This is Aaron. Val State, this is the mole. Papa Jerps rode almost 100% Bob Ross. Yes. Yep. Papa Jerps used to bring Laurel home from the flea market earlier than Aaron every weekend. You can't tell me nothing was going on there. I don't believe it. Debo's explaining the thing. Genova is actually expected to get an actual fortune once his granny croaks too. I know, Jeff. He's gonna be a target after that. Poor guy. Some chick will shake him now. Who was that porn star he was dating? Alicia Tease. Is that it? Is that her screen name? Her industry name?
I just remember her being some redhead, if I remember.
Oh,
No.
welcome back.
Jason Genova? No, it's black. Not black. Hispanic? Dark. Maybe black. I don't know. Not a redhead. No. Who else besides Papa Jerps gave Laurel rides home? I think it was just Papa Jerps.
I'm loading a
Nope.
world right now. I'm gonna start building the store.
Dylan 3Frame wants to know, after you fucked Laurel, did it burn when you peed?
No.
So you did fuck Laurel.
I'm. I don't know.
No. I'm sorry, Dylan. No matter how much time has passed, how many beers I've drank, or how many times I've hit my head, I can tell you with absolute certainty. Uh, um, who only mouth hugged and who did it all. To a T, I promise. You can tell us Dylan knows he's going to judge you.
Okay, so I think we never fucked because I can look back in the old in the like in the messages, and I think I'll see that like I was complaining that I never got to fuck her, but in like the mommy, why didn't we get to fuck kind of way, you know what I mean?
Dylan,
Yes.
you fucked Laurel, didn't you?
What if she? What if she asked you to go a more familiar route and offered her ass to you?
Sorry, but no.
Hello, Tanky. All right. Yeah, you walked into a weird one, Tanky. Dylan, does Laurel's hoo-ha look like the plant from the Little Shop of Horrors?
No. All right,
So
what
you've
should I
seen it in close and in person.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe
All
she
right.
was so bad he wants to forget. He said she was an 8 out of 10 on the back on the Hoover Singers there.
Did you see Laurel's bare ass, Dylan?
No.
Damn, we want confirmation on a photo we have.
I know the photo. Okay, so that's the
We
store.
saw that photo today. What do you think?
Maybe.
Jay, it's got to smell like the semen of pretty much everyone on Pinellas Park. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what you want me to say.
Old dumpster, maybe? Garbage disposal? Dylan, we know you fucking know. Don't go all Ronald Reagan on us selling the arms. Just tell us, end the saga. Oh, who doesn't Laurel fuck behind Aaron's back? Woo!
Woo!
Did you have trouble breathing when she was on top of you, Dylan?
She never went on top of me.
Did she have McDonald's trunk? Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm like 2 beers deep. Did she have McDonald's chunks stuck in her teeth when she blew you?
No.
Did you at least sit on Aaron's video game editing chair and blow you on? Tell me it was on something personal Aaron had.
It was on the chair.
Okay.
Dylan, did you go all the way with her and you don't want to say it because you were a minor at the time?
No, it's not that.
Okay. All right. Okay. If you were sober, you wouldn't forget it. You ain't kidding, Jay. I've never. Oh, that's right. Ethan's been in the store. You sat in those chairs, Ethan. You. Oh boy, you might want to go get checked out, buddy. Dylan took Laurel on a stack of Maddens. Oh, they did spend a lot. You and Laurel were at the store on Saturdays together with some frequency back in the day, no?
Yeah.
As a gag, every time I've done a trade with Aaron or sent something Aaron, I've always managed to slip in a vintage Playboy or Hustler or something inappropriate. Was it possible that you were able to get an erection because you looked at one of the magazines I sent and didn't have to make eye
Hold
contact?
on a second.
Fuck.
I just don't get it how we could get it chubby.
Carrie has a good quiz. Dylan, can you hear us? Nice Minecraft. That's a great question, Carrie. I think, why do these situations always have to get dark? I want things to be funny. I don't want them to devolve into dark. Cyrax used to be funny, then it got really dark, and it sucked. Cobes used to be really funny, and then it got dark, and now it sucks. Please don't tell me poor Dylan is a victim of the Laurel's predatory actions. I feel like Dylan, yeah. White Knight Devo, I agree.
Sorry, guys.
Retrofan, your question for Dylan was?
I guess. How did you manage to get hard? Did you look at one of the Playboys that I'd sent, Aaron? So you didn't have to make eye contact.
I didn't even know you sent Playboys to him.
Yeah, I would send him something inappropriate, peppers or nudes or.
No, then.
It's gotten to be a pussy though. You won't eat anything, or do any more challenges. So I pretty much stopped sending him stuff. But
Dylan, are you receiving texts from Laurel to keep quiet right now?
No, I'm playing Minecraft. I'm building the store.
Okay. Dylan, is it true that Laurel was holding you down so that you could not escape?
No.
Okay.
is the store gonna have a back room that you're building?
I'm going to try to build it best to memory, so yeah.
You gonna put plastic on the walls just in case, or what?
I mean plastic on the walls.
Never mind. Never mind. When's
It's
the last
gonna-
time?
It is not going to look like the store, but it's
Is
going to...
Is there a way to create a single block cockroach character that just kind of walks around the floor?
Unfortunately, no, I don't think so.
Honestly, can't believe how. Well, I guess part of me can, but I can't believe how successful the Minecraft series was.
Still is pretty successful.
But I mean, I understand the game aspect of it. I understand it, kind of like the Legos and building and creativity part of it. But it's the other shit I don't get, like the figures. Who wants like blocky, awful-looking figures? I just don't get it.
Minecraft is for like 8-year-old kids. It's not going to make any sense to us.
Even
Dylan-
pop, I told you guys on the record, I still don't even understand those fucking pop figures.
Collectibles are collectibles, and I'm not really into them. I couldn't tell you much. Apparently, they're hot.
Hey, Aaron's floor, the floor of his store is blue, right?
It's gray now.
Ugh, that's ugly.
Well,
I'm gonna.
it was cheap, and at least he finally repainted it, but not without Laurel's permission and assistance, of course.
I mean, the idea was to give him simple instructions with a neutral color that he could do whatever he wants to afterward to color the place up, right? Color for posters, color for figures.
Well, yeah, I just thought it was a new. I mean, if there's a painted concrete floor, it's usually gray. That's where my line of thought was.
Yep.
Jason says, "Was that a lullaby ringtone?" It was, but it wasn't mine. Wash my hands. No, Carrie.
That was my ringtone actually. It's a my phone goes into sort of like a sleep mode around this time where it sort of like mutes all notifications.
Turns off your grinder notifications.
Yeah.
Carrie, I barely only got a little dribble of piss on my right thumb. They're clean enough. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Not a big deal.
But back to the floor comment real quick. We had recommended that he get like the interlocking casino tiles that you can quickly rip a 2x2 tile up and throw a new one down that hides stains. But the cost of doing that was like 5 times more than the paint. There's no way he's going to throw that kind of money up.
It was expensive, and that got into cutting things. I don't hate Aaron. I strongly dislike him sometimes, but I don't hate him. So I didn't want him to get mixed up in any kind of interlocking, floating wood floor, none of that, because the moment he needs to use a razor knife or a small circular saw, he's going to be missing all of his fingers on one hand. And he might be a shitty person sometimes, and he certainly doesn't have any backbone. But not having a backbone and missing 5 of your fingers is a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. So I just couldn't suggest it. It's cheap. Paint is cheap and easy, and you know
Okay, so should I go with like a dark blue or like a light blue?
it's gray. The floor is gray.
I'm going with blue. That's what his floor used to be. It's ugly.
Okay, if you're doing the reenactment, it was well. You can't do solid blue. Like every third one has to be like dirt or urine or a polar cup.
Yeah, it's blue and black and kind of gray in spots if you want to be authentic. Yes.
I don't think you could put like dirt on certain blocks, but you could put down dirt blocks. But it's just like a solid block of dirt.
Can you specify a checkerboard pattern that's black and blue on every third one?
Was it a checkerboard pattern?
No, but I'm saying it would simulate the look of dirt, wouldn't it?
White, I told you earlier I lied to all of you. Tough
I could
shit.
I could see.
If you're coming here for anything worthwhile, you're in the wrong place. But good to see you, though.
Dylan, this would go a lot better if you just like should what you're doing and went on mute, or at the very least get our feedback if you're doing something. You know what I mean?
I'll take
Well, Matt.
screenshots and send them in our hangouts every.
All right.
Lil Max says, wasn't Jordan behind Foam Green? No, absolutely not. Nope.
Jordan was responsible for leaking the photo
Yes.
of Aaron being filleted by Laurel at one of the conventions.
Correct. Yes, you should drink the whole 12-pack. Yes, I know. That's what
And
I
he's
can't leave it
and
in there.
Jordan's the one who put his head down in shame when Aaron walked into the hotel room where
Yes, correct. No, Foam Green was an individual from the southern United States, younger fella, not Laurel's reference young, but a nice guy who took off because he couldn't handle Laurel and Aaron fighting in public anymore. So he just quit. For one day, he just told us he was leaving, and that was it. And he deleted the channel. Luckily, just go back to all of them. So that's all that.
Wait, Foam Green deleted his channel?
Yeah, it's been going for years. Years
Oh.
and years. Yeah. Well, there's Foam Green Archive now if you want to watch those old videos. Kate
God.
says, Dylan, place an off-white block where you spilled your seed.
Just place one white block?
Yeah, where the incident occurred.
Okay.
Thank you. What else did I miss here? Don't forget to suck your thumb. Sorry, Jason, I'll make sure I do. Tanky said, in the midst of this mommy-son roleplay text, did you keep bothering her for one more sip of water before bedtime? What? What does that mean?
No idea.
Uh,
I'll tell you what,
Semen,
it's been a
maybe,
long time
not
since
water.
I've played Minecraft. It's nice to actually have a reason to play Minecraft again and actually build something.
Ono says, when he opened the store, Mama K asked for suggestions. I said, paint the floor. She asked me to donate paint. I'm not surprised. Anybody know what happened in number 12? He's here, Coda. Read between the lines, homie. That's pretty well timed there, I gotta say. Dylan, did Laurel ever want to stop the roleplay stuff? Who would restart the text? Was it you or her?
I don't have an answer for that. I don't think we ever really stopped. Alright, hold on a second. Where the fuck is my phone? Hold on, I gotta find my phone.
I got a question for you, Dylan. I'm assuming you don't have Laurel blocked. She doesn't have you blocked, right?
No, we don't have each other blocked.
Is it possible to retest these waters and like once this thing cools off in 3 weeks to see if you can't get her to go back to the same? Can you try to bait her 3 weeks from now?
She will.
Sure.
Yes. She'll go right back to it. Garen fucking T.
All I gotta do is just say, hi, mommy, I missed you.
Yep.
Well, and the other thing I thought about, because in case the people listening and typing in the chat here, one of my challenges was for, and I didn't tell you this, Dylan, but there's a way if you have an Apple phone where you can scroll through your phone and it'll like, I don't know if it's a video replay, but it's like a video of scrolling through chats. Does that make sense? Where it's
I
not
think so.
screenshots. I was wondering if there was something for, I don't know if you have Android or what you're using, but if there was an Android version of that, and we couldn't get a full dialogue of what had happened. But anyway, the bet for Aaron was or the donation challenge was for Dylan to play the role of Dylan, and for Aaron to play the role of Laurel, but using his baby voice. And I know Blow said there's no way in hell that's going to happen, and I agree. But just to imagine that happen, I know Dylan, you would have done it, right?
Oh, for sure.
Well, Dylan was raring to go earlier today. Said, Aaron, I'm coming on your. I don't even want to say what he said. It's anti-Semitic, but he graphically explained to Aaron exactly.
I'll say it.
I'd rather you didn't. We'll try to make it through this stream. I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but YouTube does. Anyway.
So here's what I got going on. I'm posting it in the Hangouts chat. This is what I have so far at the store.
Yeah. Okay. Dylan, do you have any memorabilia from your time with Laurel? A used raincoat, dirty panty, or a lack of hair? What?
Lock
A
of
lock of
hair.
hair. I'm sorry. Jesus, a lock of hair.
No, I don't. Man, you're drunk.
You didn't keep any souvenirs?
No.
No, I'm not drunk. I just don't have my glasses on. I can't see shit here.
So
Dylan has
see
an Droid.
the screenshots and the pictures I sent in the Hangouts.
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
Give me a moment here. I glanced at it briefly. Nice TV, buddy.
Thanks.
That's not the one I'm looking for. Well, it looks like an empty shithole, so I'd say you're pretty accurate so far.
Well, I'm gonna add everything in there soon. I'm just building the base.
Okay. Well, don't forget the back room and the bathroom and the roaches.
Yeah, if what I'm seeing is a block, this thing is like 100 times too small. I would just make this represent the back area.
She gave Dylan a tooth. I never noticed Laurel's missing tooth. It was a recent thing for me. White Knight says, Dylan, did Laurel ever tell you about any of her toys? Oh, I got to dig. I got to sidetrack here quick. Aaron and Laurel have a full-on drill, though. So it looks like a giant hot glue gun almost. That's not what it's for. And it's in like a blow-molded case. It's like if you bought like a Milwaukee drill with like the extra flashlight and batteries and all that shit. It's a whole setup. It was talking to Aaron one night off air. I got some screenshots.
Is this the scene? I was going to say, is this a scene from Naked Gun where the guy uses a sawzall with a dildo at the end?
It might as well have been. He pulls this thing out from under their bed. Devo might have been there. AB is probably not here, but I think he was there. This case, no shit, 18 by 24, like a foot deep. He flips this thing open, and it's like 220 volt. I swear to God, this thing is like, it's got a hand attachment. It's got a wiener attachment. It's got looks like the thing hanging off the neck of a chicken attachment. He was laughing his ass off and just like going through each attachment on this thing. It's a pretty serious situation over there. I came in after it was shown. I thought you were there for that, T-Bo. I'm sorry. Hey, Money Jeff. Maybe Aaron is a sexual mastermind. Maybe that's why. No, I'm sorry, White Knight. I'd like to believe it, White Knight, but it's just not the case. It is pistol grip. Kate, yes. I was exaggerating that part, Michael. It's not really 220 volt, but it would be pretty funny if you had to. Or we got to go out to the spare room and use the dryer plug. Did it have a furry attachment? There was no furry attachment. No. We should have screen recorded after the stream. I don't have a screen recording of that incident, but I should have some screenshots from it. Oh no, says, well, a woman who can't feel half her body probably needs a serious piece of machinery to feel anything. Oh, Christ. So no, nothing, Dylan? No toys?
No, she didn't tell me about any toys.
He didn't sneak the drill dough over to the store.
No, although that would be very fun.
Dylan, when you shot your load on her tits, did you grab a video game wizard shirt from the store and put it back on the rack?
No.
What did she use? There's never any paper towels in that place.
I don't know. To be honest with you.
You just fucking.
By the way, there are new DJ Pam nudes as of late stream last week.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Wait, isn't that what's in CGC's video?
No, these are like it's the first one I've seen of her standing full nude with no clothes on. It's a black and white photo.
Yes. Okay, I saw that. I think you put that in the chat. Yeah, I saw that. Dylan saw that too. He wasn't
And she's also got one of her getting a cream pie, and it's dripping down into her butthole.
I did see that
Oh,
Sorry,
why?
Dylan. I don't mean to be graphic, but that's what I'm seeing.
too. Why what, Dylan? Why did someone do that? Because they paid for it, probably.
And probably not much money to do that either. What do you think your mom charges for that kind of stuff?
Well, her prices are on her ad.
Yeah, but you never pay sticker price. Come on, Dylan. We're both bargain hunters.
Yeah, I guess.
Dylan, is there any possibility that you could get the viewers a discounted rate?
No.
Oh,
Fuck no.
there's not like a code word or something.
You know what's odd, Dylan? As I was creeping on your Facebook, not for the reasons you're thinking, but Photoshop. You remember the one where I photoshopped the threesome incident?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe I'll post that on Imager for a temporary 20-minute auto delete for the chat. But there was one that actually looked like a recent photo with you and your mom. That was like actually I thought like a decent photo of you two. You know which one I'm talking about?
There's a lot of decent photos of me and my mom.
Yeah, Michael's workshop. It's tough. I'll tell you what's tough is getting anything with Laurel because she's no longer in any videos. So it's like anytime I need Laurel to be looking a certain direction, does that make sense? Like up and a little, like down and a little bit to the right. It's like it takes me forever to find the right Laurel heading. Like Aaron, I can find in about 10 seconds, but it's like Dylan and Laurel are hard to find the right head angles.
That's one of the things I forgot to tell the chat. Aaron tried to leverage this. The first thing he jumped to leverage this situation was that in order for Laurel to repay him for fucking literally everybody he knows constantly, was that she would have to come back to the videos. That's where his mind went first. Not I'm getting cucked and my marriage is over. He just decided that he would try to, get the band back together. Debo ain't kidding. Go through old Kasharsky episode. Yes, Dylan, do you? Oh God, old man. I'm not touching that one. Jason says on the next episode of Bargain Hunters, Dylan and Retrofan go hunting for affordable escorts tonight at 8 p.m. on HGTV. Dylan, White Knight, who is totally disappointed, so I'll try to make sure to read all your comments. Dylan, did Laurel and you ever exchange anything for your services or any favors?
No.
I think what White Knight is trying to say is Aaron's a real politician. Surprised he hasn't tried to dethrone DeSantis. He's a hell of a negotiator, isn't he?
Okay.
Bam Bam says, I wonder if we can crowdfund to pay Justin Payne for his stories. Sex for drug. Yeah, it's not adding up now that you mention it, Bam Bam. I don't think of him and Aaron as being good enough friends. But Justin was repeatedly driving an hour each way to their house and staying over for a place to get high. Oh, excuse me. It just doesn't make sense. I think Retrofan just posted his edit there. It's a pretty good one. Bam Bam, you might be onto something there. It's entirely possible, yeah. Oh no wants to know. Lifelong fans can't get 10% off DJ Pam, Dylan?
No, sorry.
Does Little Smoke Weed? Yeah, Little Smoke Weed for quite some time. Yes, White Knight. That was the whole thing. Don't you remember them streaming? And Aaron and Laurel first moved into the trailer. Justin Payne was over. Then they were space bagging it. They had a vape. It was a vape with like the giant plastic bag on it. And they were ripping that. And Aaron looked nervous as hell. He was so uncomfortable. That was a beautiful thing. I don't know if those streams are still up because I can't remember. Did they move into the trailer before the Ennis thing? Because he got rid of that whole era of content and streams. Lil Mac. I don't think Aaron ever loved Laurel. He used her for content like Mama K and Josh. Bam Bam says he was sleeping in the store. He needed a place to stay, nothing more. Bam Bam's right. 100% right. Yep. Stayed at her mom's house, and then they got the trailer, which was through her mom as well. Oh no, says RGT mentioned the Switch Aaron has to give away tonight. He did give away a Switch. CGC won it. He sent CGC a Switch with no box in a bubble envelope all the way to Canada from Florida. And somehow it made it there in one piece.
Wait, he actually sent CGC a Switch?
Yeah.
Good for
No
CGC.
scam.
That guy, CGC deserves more shit for the amount of time he invests in this fucked up universe we're all in.
I agree.
Speaking of systems, though, one of you guys posted, what's his name? Seattle guy, Sick Cooper. Cooper Bates. Yeah, the guy that sold Aaron the quote unquote sealed Virtual Boy. For anyone interested, Cooper interviews him. Part of me wants to leave a comment. Justice for Aaron. Refund the Virtual Boy price.
And he fucked him again. Virtual Boy guy fucked Aaron again in Texas in October. He traded Aaron, but difficult to unload, although apparently Aaron did unload it. Aaron got lucky. A very difficult to unload Wii game for a whole bunch of shit the guy can flip very easily. And
I remember that. I can't remember what it was. It took him forever to sell that thing.
Yeah. It wasn't Red Card, was it? Or was it Red Card?
Yeah, that's what it was. GameCube Red Card.
It was Red Card. That's what
Yeah.
I thought. The person who was saying that said it was some Wii game. I thought it was Red Card.
Yeah, I think it's Red Card. Aaron Skrzewski, White Knight, brings up a very interesting point. Sick Cooper, there's someone's wife I would never touch. I honestly hate to say it. I really hate to say it, but I think honestly, I'd rather date Laurel than Sick Cooper's wife.
Oh,
she is such a left-wing emotional nut job.
What do you think?
I don't know. I've seen Sick Cooper's wife break down in videos. I mean, it's a coin toss. Coin toss. Really.
Coin toss. Coin toss.
It's a coin toss. I mean, they're both pretty. I mean, Sick Cooper is like a successful. He's also in a Christian death metal band. Talk about irony. He's a drummer in a Christian death metal band.
Yes, he is.
So, and he's recently gone from drummer to lead singer. If you look at his videos, he's like tearing his vocal cords, trying to hit these like, I don't know. Blow probably knows the right terminology for this, but the whatever it's called, where you're quote unquote singing and no one can understand what you're fucking saying.
I've never listened
Screamo?
to Cooper's band, so I couldn't tell you exactly.
Screamo?
I don't know, Dylan. Couldn't necessarily compartmentalize him. The thought of Cooper being in any band is pretty funny alone. White Knight says, what happened to the Miss Pac-Man? Aaron put his tribute to satisfy the game chaser's thirst for humiliation. This is another good one, White Knight. You only had to rent the U-Haul trailer, really for two reasons, mostly for one, but two. One was to bring Miss Pac-Man, which he claimed, I sold it. I sold that. I sold that to Jay from the Game Chasers for $250, whatever. So I have to bring it. I sold it. And the other reason was the watches. We talked to him the night he got there. I'm like, did you give Jay his Miss Pac-Man? And he goes, Jay didn't want it because it was such a complete worthless pile of shit. And Aaron did manage to unload it on somebody else for 150 or $200. He lucked out while he was there. Oh no, says Sick Cooper's caveman. Look at ass. Yeah, kind of. Bam Bam says, I really feel bad for Jason. He has a dick, but he was drunk spending on Aaron. He should have returned that. Jason who? What? Jason White was an Aaron whale before his unfortunate event, Scotch. Yes. Well, he's dead now. White Knight says, I'd rather be married to Laurel and have her fuck $6 combo Dodgers than kiss Sue Cooper's wife. If death and reincarnation taught me one thing, it's not to give money to the intentionally poor. I agree. Go ahead, Retro Fan.
No, I mean, I don't know why. I honestly, genuinely dislike Abby. I don't know why. At least I think part of the reason is at least Laurel has like her own little career side thing going. But it's like all Abby can do is like be Cooper's like inventory. Like here, sort these. But she's got honestly nothing going for herself. And I guess what makes me more mad is like Sick Cooper could do a ton better. That's what bothers me. Like why would you settle for? I don't know. I know I'm being direct, but that's my issue. It's like, dude, you can do better than this.
I don't have an answer for you. I don't know. I think things were different when they got together, and maybe they actually love each other as completely out of touch as I think they are. And I think you'd agree. She's not in it. She wasn't in it for the money or whatever from the get-go. Then it is what it is, right?
Yeah, big deal. I'm saying it's tough. It's honestly, we're negotiating like fuck, marry, kill, and it's a situation where you don't want to make any of these decisions.
Who is Sick Cooper?
Cooper Bates.
Owns double jump games. Is that it?
It just so happens to be my last name. Bloody Cooper.
Okay. Yes, you're right. He was in Aaron's store a few years back, maybe with Grimsey or Al. I can't remember who he was there with, but he wasn't. Maybe he was just driving around. Andrew C says, Coops is exactly who I picture him being with. Yes, I agree.
Blow and Retro were all the tattooless, pierceless one. I don't think Blow's anti-tattoo or piercing. My only stance has been, if given the option, I'd rather have no tattoo. I don't mind a couple tattoos, but when an entire chick's body is like covered with like sleeves and all this other shit, or fucking dad's deaths on her fucking right tit. I mean, people have gotten out of control with the amount of stuff they feel like they need to put on their bodies. I mean, that's kind of my general stance. And the day you get it is as good as it's going to look, because you're tattooing an organ. And I guarantee you, if you go to any veteran, that's just going to look like someone melted a box of crayons on your skin in about 20 years.
I recently realized I've never fucked a woman who didn't have a nose piercing, a ball ring. And I'd never put two and two together for you, White Knight, but that came to me recently. Yes, I've never ever fucked a woman who didn't have a hole through the middle of her nose. Don't know what the deal is.
I've dated a girl with her tongue pierced twice. I've dated girls with more than 10 tattoos. I've dated girls with nipple piercings. I'm not against it. It's just like, give me the option of having it or not. No. You can always add stuff later. You can't exactly take stuff off.
True. White Knight, what does Grimsey think of Aaron? Does he trash? Grimsey came out of nowhere and commented on this. Grimsey laid back because whatever his job, and he doesn't want to be tied up in shit, and that's fine. Grimsey knows Aaron's a clown. The last time we saw Grimsey was like 6 or 8 months ago, something like that. Maybe it was longer. But not too long ago, he brought his friend who had a YouTube channel to Aaron's store, and that's when we saw the two random fucking work release prisoners moving shit around. Took Aaron a week to fess up to explain who they were. They look like cattle. Yeah, that could be it, Bigelow. Dylan, you ever been with someone who had a Prince Albert?
What's a Prince Albert?
Piercing from the hole in the wiener out through the where the banjo string is.
Ew, that's gross. No.
Okay.
Did you seriously call it a banjo string?
Yeah, the banjo. You know what the banjo string is. You know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking. It's like the long vein or something that's go down.
Yeah,
Like
the
a dick or
fucking the twanger on the bottom. Yeah.
There's some photos that you see that give you that full body shiver of pain. And I've seen a few pornos. And the second I click on a porno and the guy's got that shit at the end of the dick, I immediately click off. One of those full, like, why would you, even a woman with, like, clit piercings, why would you pierce the most sensitive? I just don't get it. There's a whole, I understand there's a whole community that's into that, BDSM and piercings and whips, and I'm a simple guy, man. Just, like, let me hit it and go to sleep. Like, I don't need all this other shit in the way.
What's wrong with that? Stinky Burner said Stinky Burner must have missed everything tonight. Did Aaron address the situation? Aaron pussied out, did a stream, boo-hoo, I'm sick, refused to send the link out, lied, coward, tried to make excuses for why the situation's okay. And then he had RGT on, who was boring as fuck. And it was dog shit, and I started streaming at 9, and I didn't see the rest of it. So did Aaron address the situation yet? I don't know. He's still beating around the bush.
Yeah, Blow started streaming, and then 20 people immediately left Aaron and went to him.
Michael's Workshop. I haven't seen that, luckily, but it does remind me of a incident in college. I was in some kind of like IM basketball league one year. Came down for a rebound. My elbow hit my friend's nipple, and I ripped. I didn't even know he had his nipples pierced. I ripped his nipple piercing right out of his. And I looked at his shirt, and there's just like a stream of blood running down his shirt. Yeah, piercings to me are like keep it simple. Nose, ears, even that. What's that one they call under the bottom of the lip? I'm fine with clavicle or
Bottom of your labret?
in the middle part of the bottom of your lip.
Yeah, that's a labret, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't know that term. Even like the cartilage things in the ears, I'm okay with. But the second you start piercing like nipples and genitals, I mean, that's where it gets fucking weird for me.
I don't think I've ever experienced a genital piercing in person.
I know I haven't.
No, just the labret. Yeah, I was right. Okay, just the nose. Always the nose. I don't know what to tell you. Jason would like to know if he involuntarily released when that happened. Retro.
You know what's honestly, I didn't. You want to know how I know I ripped this piercing out? He punched me in the fucking face. Like I did. Honestly, I swear to God, it went from me jumping, trying to grab the ball, me looking at him, me getting punched in the face, and then looking down at his shirt, and he's got fucking blood coming from his nipple. Like this all happened within like 90 seconds.
Oh boy.
Sounds fun.
What a turd. Yes, Stinky Burner. He's a turd. White Knight says Aaron basically had a Joe Biden town hall interview with RGT. That's a fair assessment. It's absolutely a fair assessment. It's Aaron, the whitewashed, wants to control the narrative. No, guys, everything's totally cool and I'm not bothered. He's completely falling apart. He refuses to talk to us. He hasn't really talked to us in a week. He's a fucking mess. He's making himself sick. He's ill now. And it's absolutely a result of all the stress. And if he'd just be honest with it, with us, and talk to us about it, I mean, we're all happy to talk to him off air and be reasonable about it. But he just, at this point, he knows he's lost the fucking plot. So apparently someone was saying in the chat here earlier, Sticky Burner, that Aaron actually said on the air, I believe, that at this point he's he would be okay with Laurel wanting an open marriage. So it's got to just be about the roof over his head. That's kind of what's going on. It's just he had some list. She gave me a list. I know everything that happened. I know it all for sure. And then apparently by the end, he didn't even have it. He's not going to come here, Evie. It's not going to happen. It's not going to fucking happen. I can call him if you want me. He's probably not going to pick up.
Call him.
He won't do it. I mean, I'll try it. Let's see what happens.
Remember, I called him twice.
Well, here's what I don't get fundamentally about, I guess, their situation, marriage, his stance on the relationship. In my opinion, the only really reason to get married is to stay monogamous, right? Unified, whatever they say at the weddings, two souls combining into one. If your goal is to be polygamous or whatever the other terms are for fucking anyone you see, like, why waste your time getting married? Honestly, like, I don't get it. They get Aaron and Laurel, polyamorous. I stated it earlier. Why waste your time getting married? I mean, honestly, I genuinely don't get it. It's not like Aaron's providing her with health insurance.
Tax breaks, maybe?
Well, that too. Hang on one second.
There's a good chance that they're worse off.
Just a moment. He's not going to pick up. Not going to happen.
You want to go on mute?
It doesn't matter. He's not going to pick up. Not happening. Does he have a voicemail or what?
Hey, what's up? You've reached the video game wizard. Sorry I'm not here to take your phone call. Please leave a message and your phone number, and I will be sure to get back with you. Thank you. And remember, woo!
Aaron, it's me. The folks watching me wanted me to try to get you on, Evie specifically. I understand you're probably not going to. I understand you're probably not going to pick up the phone. If you'd like to talk to each other like big boys at some point, you can call me back or actually message us. Otherwise, you might want to wrap that rascal so you don't have to plunge through other dudes' cum. I hope you have a good night, and talk to you soon. Love you. Bye. That's it. I want to tell you.
Aw, you love him.
Oh no, says Aaron definitely should have just been truthful from the start. His real struggle would be better than lying about his success. Yes, oh no, yes, of course. Jason talking about him not loving anyone. That might be true. Aaron's only goal for marriage is to get off the streets. Laurel didn't want to get married. Bam Bam hit the nail on the head. I'm with you. Who does Aaron have a chance with that we know of? Would any girl? That's what I was talking about earlier, late night. Would any girl fuck him at this point? Aaron's basically a racehorse at the Kentucky Derby, starting the race facing the wrong way. I asked that. What the hell are we looking at? Oh, that's is that D? I forgot about the whole picture of D holding the phone.
Yeah, I made it safe for work. But yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Holy fuck, he said blue in the. You've never heard his voicemail, Rafi? Oh, that's a good one. Rafi says he does not care. This gives him leverage to be a child. I think Dylan and Aaron have similar kinks. Yeah, maybe. The baby talk thing, I think Evie and I had briefly discussed that situation earlier in the week. Aaron's only ever had one job. He got arrested doing it. Josh has never worked. These people live their whole lives never working. God bless them. I mean, as long as you're willing to live in misery, you can do whatever you want. They don't. Those nips are the size of Lego blocks. They kind of are. That's not as overdone as you might think.
Okay. More to come on that.
Are you going to get us the Jerp's head copy? You going to get a screenshot out of the Connor video?
I'll post something.
God, I hope it's the whole thing. Bowling Bob Ross says, does Aaron's religion allow open marriages? That's a good question. I don't know the answer, Bob Ross. I do know that with JWs, it's like divorce is like a totally taboo. You can't do it. You can never do it. You can never. It's all about appearances. Fucking insane bullshit. Jason says he's not really a JW either, Bob Ross. It's an excuse for a lot of his behaviors. He's not loyal to it. He's loyal to one thing, and that's himself. Yes. Where can I find that picture? White Knight, you don't have the collection? You don't get to come on my stream and bitch about the content. You haven't even seen the whole Laurel collection. Come on. Shit. Is that Laurel with a ponytail holding the phone with the photo of Laurel? No, that's D. D. Vern from D. Dave. There you go, folks. I don't know what that is, but knock yourselves out. Michael says, unrepentant adultery is grounds for disfellowship among JWs. Yeah, but she isn't one. Is he guilty by association? I don't know how that works, Michael. You don't have the collection. You're not really missing anything. There's this picture. There's another one of her getting out of the bath with a towel wrapped around her hair.
Oh my god.
There's an up close clam shot. There's a blurry from behind butt shot. There's a fingering picture that nobody has. Nobody in quotes. Pancake breakfast, you ain't kidding. Yeah, Jay. Trying to think what other pictures there are. Two topless, the one straight on, butt shot. I think that's it for the popular collection. I could be wrong. Sounds beefy.
Titties.
Oh god, Retro fans posting more. These are like NFTs. Yes, Steve.
What is this in the Hangouts chat?
No, it's right in the. There's some links in the.
No, he just asked us for the original version of that, I think.
So you guys can indulge when it comes to that. Knock yourselves out. Got to catch them all with a barfing face. My absolute favorite was Carrie. I don't know if Evie's still here. Pixel's almost certainly not still here. I think we were on and off air. I can't remember. She might have done it live. Carrie was shown one of Laurel's pictures and didn't know if it was her or not. That was a trip. That was a hell of a night. When did this Karki coin come out? He was talking about that ages ago, Jason. He was going to do that. There's a funny ass picture of Aaron all serious in the bathroom while Laurel blows it. Is that in the bathroom? I thought that was in the bedroom. I think Retrofan has a copy of that. I'm sure he can give you that one too. We had a couple edits of that recently too.
Which one?
The Aaron selfie getting the dually.
Do you want the original, or do you want me editing it with the look of Virtual Valerie being shocked that she's watching Aaron being filleted?
Either or. Yes, Evie is still here. Wait, is that me? Was Diana there for that, Evie? Can't remember. You want to see original. You can't see anything in it, but it is funny regardless. Why not? That smug ass look while holding Laurel's titties up. Oh man. Yes, the original. They're looking for the original. God, it's so fucked up. So I don't know, guys. The Aaron saga was funny again. At this point, it's.
Yeah, these things are going to be deleted after like 5 minutes. So if you guys don't get them now, they're gone.
Yeah, save them up, folks.
Get them while they're hot, boys.
I had nothing to do with this personally, so don't send me to prison. This is unreal. This is real, Rafi. This is. I mean, you should know. You've been around. Apparently, you offered Aaron $3,000 to get out of there. What do you want me to tell you? So I thought Aaron was completely done as far as shit worth watching. There's this, but he's reacting exactly how I said he would, and he's trying to play it cool, like he's unbothered. Meanwhile, he's making himself violently ill. I don't know. He can't. Aaron said his credit score was 626 tonight. I guess that was a 6.2 joke. That could be, Michael. Dylan, did Laurel say you were bigger than Aaron?
Yes.
One more time for the folks in the back.
Laurel said I'm bigger than Aaron.
I believe it. I believe it. 626 is not a great score. It's not great, Michael. It's better than it was.
Are you talking about a credit score?
Yeah, that's credit score.
I bet
fucking
I have a 735 credit score.
good for you.
And
Not bad.
and I only know that because I checked today. I was looking at credit cards. I wasn't like I'd like to get one just so I could have it for like gas, just so it's just something I could pay off and build my credit. But I'm not really sure which kind of card I should get.
No, don't.
Don't
There's
what?
nothing wrong with a credit card. I wouldn't be putting fuel on it. Certainly not right now. That's a terrible investment. But there's nothing wrong with having one, putting a little on it here and there, paying it off. It'll help.
See, I mean, I actually have the opposite point of view. This blow. If you're gonna get a credit card, only use it for necessary things like gasoline, like groceries. Don't use it for fucking video games, your furry costumes, whatever other escort services you're buying. But
No.
pay if you do use it for necessary stuff like gas, fuel, food, or I said gas twice. You get the idea. The necessities. Maybe your cell phone bill. Pay it off every month. Don't carry a balance. That's the only way credit cards work for you.
Michael has a good point. You'll need one for a hotel or renting a car.
I'm not sure
correct.
that's true anymore.
It was as recently as a couple of last time I was doing that kind of thing, a year or two ago. It was true.
Nice.
But I'm telling you, most people that get their credit cards the first time manage to misuse them, carry balances, buy stuff. They suddenly realize they have unused money in their wallet. Like, do you have the PS5, Dylan? I don't think you do.
No, I don't.
Right. So if you get a credit card for $1,500, you're pre-approved for $1,500. You're at a Walmart. You happen to see there's one PS5 left. Do you charge it?
No, I wouldn't.
But I'm saying that's how people misuse, right? And I'm guilty of it too. My first job, I mean, I grew up with very little money with family. First person, I think, in my family to get a college degree. I had previous cousins that had gotten like community college degrees, but not like a full 4-year degree. So I thought I was like Mr. Moneybags, my first like career job, earning an income. Managed, even with my income, to fucking outspend my income. Buying like stereo stuff and full, you know what I mean? I mean, you name it, how you can mismanage money, and I did it.
Well, yeah, that can happen.
It's very likely to happen, is my warning.
Can he get a prepaid one and it still counts towards his credit score? Or no?
So there's this one credit card that that my credit score, it said like chance of approval is like amazing. Let me see here. It's the Apple Card.
Oh God.
Yeah. So welcome bonus $75. Rewards rate is between 1 to 3% cash back. Now APR, that's where I get a little confused on because I'm not sure what APR is. Can you
This is
explain
where
to
they
me what
fuck
that
you,
is?
Dylan.
That's your interest rate. So what's the interest rate then?
Annual percentage rate. It's going to be in the 20s.
between 10.99% and 21.99% variable.
Okay. You're gonna
Okay,
get.
do they give you like a year with none?
A what?
Do they, there's usually a promotion where your first 6 months or a year don't have an APR. It's usually zero to start. Dylan, get a credit card. If you're going to get a credit card, get it through the bank that has your bank account. They'll give you perks, and then you can bury yourself with slightly less risk. How's that?
All right.
Okay. Usually you can get a 0% for the first year or so. Yes, Rafi says that's the interest if you don't pay the bill on time. Correct.
Well, hold on. I have Bank of America, so
What's the account number? I'll look it up.
I'm not going to tell you my account number.
Just give me the. If you can give me. No, I work at a bank. If you just read me the account number, the routing number, and I need your social too.
Fuck no. No, I'm not that stupid.
Why? You don't trust me?
Dude, I know you don't work at a bank.
I work at a bank, Dylan.
No, you don't. You work at like a metalwork shop or whatever the fuck it is.
Dylan, I'm a banker.
Yeah, I don't trust banks. Sorry.
Bam, I'm surprised that at 820 you're talking about below 14%. I think it would be lower.
Bam, I have a similar score. I mean, it fluctuates based on whether or not I charge something that month. But I'm roughly in the same area, and I agree. It's like you get a credit card, you're talking 15-20% minimum.
But if you can get one with an introductory, I mean, it doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter.
You don't just get to fucking show up 2 hours and 17 minutes into the stream. So I'm going to time you out. And you can think about what you do.
Huh? Who?
Exhibit Vision says, I took a bank loan out to buy a box copy of Stadium Events once. That probably wasn't smart.
All right. So here's the Bank of America credit card. 0% intro APR for 18 billing cycles on purchases, and on any balance transfers made within 60 days of opening account.
Okay.
Regular APRs between 13 and 23% variable.
So you're going to pay 23%, yeah, when it kicks her. Yeah. That's the game. Yep.
Late fees up to $40.
That's another thing they fuck you on.
Yeah, the fees will get you.
Not only if you're going to use your credit card to build credit, the second you do little things like most of my payments are on auto pay, like all the routine stuff like trash and electric and cell phone bill, and cable and internet. There's a couple I don't have on auto pay, like my HOA, but and I don't have my credit card on auto pay because it varies so much from month to month. But if you can get a credit card and manage to pay your balance off every month, the interest rate doesn't matter. Does that make sense? They only charge you the rate on unpaid balances.
Yes.
So let's assume the first month you charge $500. You can only pay $100, right? The next month you're charged the $400 balance that you're carrying over to the next month.
And interest.
Plus interest. But if I pay back all the 500 in that month, then there's no interest.
However, if you keep, this is where it gets complicated. Depending on your circumstances, depending on the card, and depending on a lot of factors, sometimes not carrying a month-to-month balance at all is less advantageous, but as general good advice, you should probably just pay it off every month. Yes.
Now, what about these cash back cards?
Yes, message retracted told you. Again, you should go. You should get your first credit card through the bank where you have your checking account, because you will get probably the best introductory offer between a 0% APR for a while, and you will get benefits, cashback benefits, rewards, whatever, flyer miles, that kind of thing. And that, like Exum says, you will get paid to build credit. Yes.
Fair credit. Here's like some fair credit shit.
But you have to realize why credit card companies give you bonus buyback dollars or whatever you want to call them. They give you points earned or whatever. On average, the person spending cash over the person using a credit card, the person using the credit card will spend 17% more than the person using cash. Those are the stats. So credit card companies are well aware of people's spending habits, and they know that if they give you 2% buyback on your purchases, well, knowing that probably half of these people are going to default and go into 23% interest rate, right? So they're incentivizing people, they're tempting people to spend money they don't have in hopes that they can't repay it the next month. And the people that
I
already
just
go ahead, Dylan.
no. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I cut you off.
No,
That was my bad.
Get a
Almost done.
credit card, put one or two of your recurring bills on it that's not going
Yes.
to bring your utilization over maybe like 20 or 25%, and then set the credit card up to auto pay and don't think about it. Make sure there's money in your checking account. How's that?
Exactly.
You don't even have to think about it. It never even has to go in your wallet. You can throw it in the cupboard at home, and you will automatically build credit. How's that?
And on top of that, if the shit hits the fan, Dylan, you get cut, you get fired. Let's say somehow the manager shows up and you've got a hyena's penis in your mouth and you're fired. You've got that credit card to fall back on for you know what I mean. That's when you use a credit card.
That's true.
You don't use it when you see the PS5 at Walmart.
Correct. Yeah, I wouldn't use it for luxury stuff. Put your car insurance on it. Put your car insurance on it. Start there. They're not going to give you much of a credit limit to start anyway. Probably $500,000. Put your car insurance payment on it, and then have your credit card auto pay. How's that, Dylan? And don't do anything else with it. Just leave it alone for a good year and see where you're at. That's it.
Okay. So my car insurance is like 200 something. All right.
Yeah.
Would I have? Should I pay off the 200 like in that whole month? Or should I just pay say like 100 and then just pay the interest?
You should have it auto pay at close of statement, as Messenger Track would say.
Whatever you
English,
do,
English,
you
please?
don't carry any balance. If you're going to use your credit card for your car's mortgage payment or your car's monthly payment, you pay it all off. You don't let the interest kick in where you're paying more than. That makes sense?
I think I just want a credit card so I can use for gas. Like here's the thing. Like I've been using my debit card for gas, but let's say God forbid I don't have the money at that point in time.
This is already a red flag to me. You don't want a credit card because you're already using it for money that you don't have. You're getting a credit card for the wrong reasons. Make sense?
I think.
People are asking why is insurance. No, that's what insurance is, man. Where are you, Arizona, Dylan?
Michael's
Yes.
Workshop, $200. I know you're probably being sarcastic on that. Dylan, what do you drive? You told us.
The old Ford.
I drive a 90. I drive a 94 Thunderbird.
And you got this from some like car lot on the side of the road.
No. So James, the guy I live with, he had the Thunderbird and I had a Volvo. I got wrecked in the Volvo, so while the Volvo was getting fixed, he let me drive the Thunderbird. And then I fell in love with the Thunderbird, and then we started talking, and the Thunderbird was all paid off, so he's just like, if we wanted to, we could just switch the titles over, and he owned the Volvo. So that's what we did. He ended up selling the Volvo, and then when we got here, he bought a Crown Vic, but I kept the Thunderbird.
So your payments are directly to him without any kind of formal paperwork.
The car is all paid off. The car
No,
is
you just said you. No,
the
you
car
just
is
said you have a.
completely. No,
Don't
the
you-
car insurance. The insurance is in my name. I pay the insurance every month
Dylan, okay.
myself.
You said you have a $200 a month car payment, right?
For the insurance.
A month?
Yes.
$200 a month for a '94 Thunderbird?
Absolutely. He's under 25. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
No fucking
Under
way.
under
Like
25. I've been in an accident where I was at fault.
Okay,
You
maybe,
know.
but holy shit, man.
I looked at the general and they quoted me like 175. I just don't know how to switch insurance. So
For that much, I mean, I have a 2018 Ford Escape. I luckily bought it at the right time. Brand new car. I paid $15,500 for it, and the only reason I did it is because if you know the way car dealerships work, they don't pay interest on the cars they buy. until it sits on their lot for 90 days. So when you see all these car advertisements, like, they've got 4 or 5 cars on the front page for a really low price, and the second you get there, that car's not available, right? Those are the cars that are about to go into their 90-day finance where they have to start paying for it. So I got lucky with mine. I paid $15,500, but that was after stacking on. Like, I went there with a guy that knew the guy that I got a fighter's discount plus like a $3,000 rebate from Ford. 10 more, yeah. I'm not proud 10 or more of owning a Ford Escape, but it's practical. I wish it was one size larger. Maybe what's the next one up from Ford Escape?
Explorer, right?
Explorer. Yeah, I wish I got the Explorer, but either way, I mean, it's a practical car. I can do what I need to do, but that car now that I paid $15,500 for is, what do you think it is now, Blow? 25.
I'm sorry. What year? How many miles?
Well, when I bought it, it was 100, brand new, 148
No,
miles.
right now. What year was it built, and how many miles are on it today?
2018 base
Yep.
model, premium wheels, 28,000.
If you have 30,000 miles on it, it's a few years old. You did wreck it, but it probably doesn't matter.
I dented one of the doors, but
right now it's probably a $17,500 car.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
It's worth more than you fucking paid for it.
that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not going to get the fucking thing fixed. It's. Do I like the car? I mean, not really. Is it practical? Sure. Is it reliable? Sure. But yeah, I told the story on how I fucked that thing up.
Yep.
Yeah, my car is not very reliable on the gas, unfortunately, but I love my car. So
Yeah, you need a Ford Aspire. White Knight says, "What was the deal Aaron signed for the all-new Hyundai Tucson?" Interesting, you should ask. If I remember correctly, I don't know what the sticker price on the lot was, but I can tell you what he's paying.
Aaron got fucked compared to what I paid. Aaron got fucked. Go ahead.
$2,500 down, if I remember correctly, paying $300 a month for 5 years. You do the math on that. I think, if I remember correctly, he's paying $19,000 for it, something like that, all in.
And on top of that, Richard Fink. Actually, I'm not biased against domestic or import. I'll buy. I have been looking at the Honda CRV. Hyundai Tucson is not out of my consideration. I don't know. I lost my train of thought answering Michael's question. But bottom line with Aaron, though, is I got my. I know where I was at with this. With my good credit rating, I think I'm paying 2.9% on my car loan. New car or whatever. I guarantee you, Aaron's paying. What did he say his interest rate was? 13 or something.
28% or some shit. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
A ton of money.
So I'm paying 2.8%, whatever the 800 credit score was. I'm getting the best loan I can, like low to like. The inflation exceeds my interest rate for my car by far right now. In fact, I'd be better defaulting. In fact, last month, I'll say this: my car company gave me the option of skip a payment for $15. The economy's so bad, I paid $15 and not make a payment. I'm not kidding you, and it's not that I didn't have the money. I just thought the
You
economy.
might as well. What the fuck?
I'm paying 2.9% interest rate. They said give us $15 and you don't have to make a payment. I said here's $15.
that's fucked.
Michael's Workshop did the math. He's at 20 and a half, somewhere in that neighborhood, 18, 20 grand. Somewhere. He's the fucked up thing. What year is that thing? 2013. I've seen it in person. It's actually a really clean car. It's straight. I don't know. It's probably been wrecked and fixed and shit, but it's pretty clean and straight. The panels seem to line up. Doesn't make any funny noises. Interior was actually pretty decent on it when I saw it a year ago. Whatever.
For some reason my car now whistles when it goes down the road.
Yeah, go figure. It's gonna be the door being an inch too short for the door jam.
Maybe. I don't know what asshole did that, but
Michael says,
Hey, guys.
100% The car has a GPS immobilizer in it so they can nuke the car if he misses a payment. Yes, it's a buy here. He bought the car at the same buy here, pay lot, buy here, pay here lot that Mama K got the van. Yes, it does have an immobilizer in it, correct.
Wait, an immobilizer? What the fuck's that?
If Aaron misses a payment on the car, they will shut the car. You won't be able to start the car anymore. They can shut it down remotely, and they know where it is to come repo it. And if they come repo it, they're not even going to give them a shot to make a payment. They will wash the car and put it right back on the lot for the same exact amount of money.
And on top of that, probably send him the bill for the remaining balance of the car.
Yep. And it will count against his credit. Yeah. He has no idea what he signed up for. It's so fucked up.
Why not just take out the immobilizer? Just find a way to
See,
remove it.
here's I guess why I don't really care about. And I feel like an idiot. Honestly, I don't do normal shit like abnormal shit like that. Backing my car up in a drive-through, but I think I maybe owe $2,500 on the car. Like I really don't owe that much more. And with the car being, let's go on the low end of that estimate. Let's assume it's worth $12,000. Like I'm still sitting on $10,000 of like metal and wheels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not worried about it. I mean, it's like if the shit hits the fan, I need to cash out. I need to drive around in a $1,000 car for a year. I can do it. Like who gives a shit?
Yes. Correct.
But I'm saying that's 100% different situation than Aaron's in.
Yes. Correct.
Right? I am like asset positive. He's like asset negative on. And on top of this, he's driving this fucking number one. He's already had the engine blown out of that thing. You remember him shopping around for like a new transmission?
The second he was in like the first 3 weeks, there's a recall on that Tucson. There's an oil pan problem. They leak oil, they run out of oil, and they lock the engine. Bought the car. The first thing I did was slam it into. I checked the TSBs on the car. Technical service bulletins. There's a technical service bulletin for an oil pan repair. Oil pan seal repair. I go, Aaron, there's a TSB for the oil pan repair. Call the dealership, give them the VIN, ask if it's been done. Yeah, no, I don't care. I got a warranty. Who gives a fuck? Fucking like 3 days later, thing locks up. I go, hey, Aaron, give me the VIN. He gave me the VIN. I looked it up. It was still under warranty. There was a fucking massive recall warranty to get a brand new dealership engine installed for free, even though the car is that old. It was such a problem. They were going to cover it. I said, Aaron, bring it back to the dealer, give them this information. If they give you a hard time, have them give me a call. Get it handled. They're going to put a brand new factory engine in this thing. No, they gave me a warranty with the car. They brought it to some place. They're putting a junkyard engine in it. So you got a junkyard engine put in the car that had more miles on it than the car already has. And I don't think it's had the TSB fixed, so it will probably blow the motor again, which is fucking hilarious. And then it won't be in warranty anymore.
Well, I guess that's what I'm getting at. When Aaron bought the car, do you remember the mileage? I think, wasn't it close to 70?
110, 120,000, something like that.
No, I think when he got it, it was around 70,000. But I remember asking the last time he returned from Texas what his mileage was, and I think it was, like you said, it was already in the hundreds.
Maybe that's it, yeah.
But can you imagine having a 100,000 mile car that you... And keep in mind, good for Aaron. He's a responsible husband, takes his wife to and from work, shows up to and from his job on a daily basis. But the point is, this car gets a ton of mileage. And on top of that, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but the gas here in Florida, I didn't check the price today, but yesterday the price flipped to $4.49. It's been going
up 4.5 here now.
It's been going up 20 cents every other day. It'll be $4.09.
It's going to be $5 by Monday. It'll be $10. It will be $10 by the end of summer, whether you like it or not. Yes.
We both agree it's still going to climb. Our end price, I think, is different, but
I think we're at almost 10. But go ahead.
Anyway, so it'll go $4.09. It'll freeze for a day. Then it'll go up 20 cents. Then it'll freeze for a day. That's been. Dylan.
Dylan.
Sorry.
So bottom line is like every other day it goes up 20 cents, and it's done this for the last 10 days, right? So it's like $1 higher than it was 10 days ago.
Yes, sir.
But it's like you look at Aaron's driving, it's like this shit's got to be hurting Aaron. He puts a ton of miles on his car, and on top of this, he's driving his car all over the country. Like it's like nothing's going to happen to his engine. There's a reason why companies pay you. I don't know what the rate is now, but years ago it was 55 cents a mile. Depreciation for the car plus gas per mile, right? I got to assume now with inflation and gas prices, I'm guessing it's got to be over $1 a mile for depreciation on the car and gas.
I don't know. It could be. I did bring up to him the other day, yesterday, because I know he's reading it and doesn't. The Devo's here, I think, Captain B.
No one, someone, you're at $3.99. Fuck off. You're
Yeah, that's
fucking
pretty good.
50 cents cheaper than those.
Yeah, Texas is still mid to high threes, but you guys aren't too. There's places in California that are already over 7. In LA, regular is $7 fucking dollars a gallon. $7. Anyway, there it is. There's Devo. Aaron's talking about, I'm going to Colorado. I'm going to make this move. It's never going to happen. But I'm going to be in this movie and I'm going to go to Colorado. But I'm like, you can't afford to drive to Colorado. He can't,
No.
he won't fly. He can't fly. He's scared to fly. He's weird. He has no spine. He's a jellyfish. But what would it cost? How many miles is it from Tampa area to Denver? Like,
I got to assume 3,200.
now I got to look this up.
Well, I know it's
Tampa, Florida to, let's just call
20.
it.
I'm going to guess 2,700.
It is. It's fucking. You can fly a round trip for $200.
That's
1,800. It's 2,000 miles, so it's a 4,000 mile round trip. He's getting 25 miles to the gallon. Hang on, 4,000 miles over 25. Sorry, guys. 160. What's he gonna pay on average? $5. $800 in fuel alone. This motherfucker doesn't have $800 to pay for gas.
It's I mean, you're better off flying, and just like he's got to know someone in the Colorado area. I know he does. I mean, there's not to name drop people's location, but I know there's people in our chat here that are from that area. Like, why can't he fly to the area?
Our
meet
chat,
up with
no,
someone?
but Valerie's out there. Pickrob's out there. He could camp out.
But it's not. Well, I didn't want to name drop, but yeah, there's people in the community that are in the area. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, just kidding, guys. Valerie Pickrob, yeah. Thank you, chat, for handling it. Big deal.
Pick
Drop
Rob.
your fucking gamer tag in here, you fucking bitch, or I'll ban you from my channel.
That's something I don't know. Does Pick Rob have a license in a car?
He has a license. He used to have a car. He used to drive a Mustang. He wrecked it, and he can't buy another car on SSI, and he's too fat to drive anyway. Does that
Yeah,
sound
Michael's workshop. I get that. I don't understand his whole La Bamba fear. Honestly, I don't get that. He's willing to vlog and drive, which he has at some point in his life, 100% chance of wrapping his Tucson around a pole, but he's afraid to get on a flight.
Aaron's not flying anywhere. He's terrified of it.
I don't understand why, man. Flying is fun. I like
Flying
flying.
is great. I love turbulence. I love the last time I flew, when I left Newark Airport, it was snowing in the morning and then it was raining. We had a storm blowing through. And the plane took off and everything was good and we hit maybe 1,000 feet. And I was in the ass end of the airplane, which is, if you're a thrill seeker, it's the place to be. If not, sit by the wings. But I was all the way in the back of this son of a bitch in like 40-mile-an-hour crosswinds. I came out of the seat with the belt on. I couldn't stay. It was the best thing. My head was bouncing off the window, off the fucking AC vent over the top. I was flying across the aisle. I was having a great time. To me, it's a lot of fun.
I mean, most of the time you're not going to die. Like the plane's not going to like blow up or anything. But it's just because here's the thing. Like if there was a chance that plane wasn't going to make it, they would have grounded the flight and not have done it because they watch that shit. But it's just you get to live a little,
Yes, I agree. It's just flying. It's safer than driving. You're almost certainly you're not gonna fall out of the air, and if you do, who cares? You're not gonna get hurt. You're just gonna die. What does it matter if the fucking plane falls out of the sky?
Well, the thing you got to understand is a lot of planes can glide to some open area.
With altitude, yes, correct. Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
I'm not
And
gonna
the
break
good
down
and the
stick
good
and
news,
rubber and give you the glide slope for a 737, but yes, yeah, you've got
well,
some, you got some time.
the other good news is, if you're done, you're done. It's like going to be light switch. It's like on and off. Like it's over. Like you don't have
There's
to
no
worry
point.
about.
Who cares? Who cares? You're gonna slam into the ground from 30,000 feet in the air at fucking 400 miles an hour. It doesn't matter. It's probably not a bad way. It's morbid. But it's probably not a bad way to go. Whatever. Oh, hello, Robbie P2 Vlogs says he loves Cuties the movie. Congratulations, Robbie. You're a mod. Miracle on the Hudson. Well, that was from a couple hundred feet in the air, Michael.
Wait, hold on. Is that actually Rob? Is that actually Pick Rob? Or
No.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
But yes, but no.
or is it just a troll account?
Yes,
Because if
but
it's
no.
it's
yes.
Robbery. Okay, I see.
Uh,
Do you think Robbie would come on with a comment admitting that he's into a pedophilia movie?
Probably.
I do have a clip
I
of
mean-
him. It's his face, and he is speaking, and he says that he loves Cuties the movie. I do have that, so it's on how you interpret it.
Honestly, if a plane were to fall, you knew that the plane was going to hit the ground. Death was imminent. I thought about that. Do you think there's anywhere that they hide on those planes, like some parachute where you can at least try to exit the escape hatch and
Parachutes? No, they don't. No. Shout
I
out,
think
I
so.
swallow cum. I could tell you a family friend is a lifetime aircraft mechanic. I worked in the aerospace industry on support and ground support inspection and calibration tooling for many years. No, a commercial airliner does not carry parachutes. No.
Maybe that should be your only carry-on then.
A parachute? Yeah, you might as well. I mean, if you want. Sure.
I mean, keep in mind the second you jump off the chute, you're going to be sucked through the engines and probably blended into a million parts. But better that than going to the ground with thousands screaming liberals, right? And get it over with.
I
Shout
suppose.
Shout out, I swallow gum.
Yeah, shout out, I swallow cum.
That's a wonderful name.
What was the point? The point is Aaron won't fly. I don't know why. It's here's the ticket price. Sorry, let me get back to the point. We'll end this in 15 or 20. It's almost midnight. Okay, Tampa. Yeah, Tampa to Denver. I don't know what Frontier Airlines is.
I've
Okay,
actually
I got it. Nonstop on United. Round trip. $270. You will be there in 3 hours 52 minutes. Why would you drive for fucking hello Papa Jerks who says Dylan got his sloppy seconds? Why would you drive for what was the drive is if you hustle and don't pull off the road, it is a 27-hour fucking drive each way. Good God.
You're spending more in gas too.
Yeah, and $800 in fuel right now. Yeah. Frontier's like Spirit, all right, some budget airliner. I mean, I'm sure they'll get you there. It won't be comfortable.
Yeah,
I
I mean, could be a shithole site like JetBlue. Just make sure you don't wear your anti.
I think it's the same kind of thing. I think JetBlue or Ryan, one of these little airlines, is going to pull it up.
I mean, I don't really care. I mean, as long as I'm able to get from point A to point B without dying. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not on the itinerary when you buy a ticket.
I hope I don't die. Oh no, says Aaron is mentally disabled. I think that's a huge thing people overlook. You're kidding, but today I reiterated in our other private chat I think Aaron has probably an 80 to 85 IQ. He is not intelligent. I'm not convinced he's retarded, but he's not intelligent. Rafi says it's brutal. It's coming from someone who drives from Kansas to Florida off, and that's a hike too, Rafi. When he won't even cut his nails or use lotion on his crotch lines, the least of his worries may be too complex of a thought for him. Yes.
Michael's workshop. Let me address that. Whole other discussion why someone is driving halfway across the continental USA in order to sell garbage. Nothing about Aaron's trips to what do they call it, RetroCon?
Well, I was talking about the movie, but if we want to talk about cons, yes, he's
no. Michael's workshop said whole other discussion. And he's talking about
for
so
cons, yes.
you have to understand that it's not about profit for Aaron. It's about being seen and to see people that he worships that are his heroes are YouTube celebrities.
Yes.
They're the Boogies. They're the. I
RGT?
guarantee you. Yeah,
RGT?
that's what I was gonna say. When RGT joined the stream today, part of Aaron probably creamed his pants.
Yes.
So it's not about. And Aaron will try to justify all day that he'll try to like say, "Hey guys, I sold. What was his latest thing? He sold like $2,200 and stuff or something. I can't remember the stats, but it wasn't.
I'm usually so busy throwing bad words, insults, and trying to cut them into little pieces. I don't pay attention, but I believe.
But we're kind of deducing that he has 1/3. We went through the whole whatever my claim to fame is, the spreadsheet for the cost, and basically he broke even for the trip.
On the last Texas trip?
Yeah, I mean, right?
Yeah, he broke even to get there and back and made no profit and was out of store for a week. Yes, correct. Yes.
Aaron doesn't care about that. Like I said, to him, it's all about being seen, being perceived as some YouTube celebrity.
Sure. Correct. But why drive? Especially when you're trying to keep tabs on his wife, on your wife. She was trying to schedule a fuck date with Dylan because she was home and Aaron drove.
I'll say hands down the funniest fucking thing that happened on that trip is Aaron carried, I can't remember if it was a Miss Pac-Man arcade machine. He rented a U-Haul to carry this fucking cocktail machine to sell to what, Billy or Jay? One of those guys? I think it was to sell to Billy.
We talked about this earlier, but Jay, yes.
Okay, sorry if you did. If you did, I
no, go ahead.
But anyway, he lugged this whole thing fucking down, and Billy says, "No, I think it's too fucked up for." That is fucking hilarious that Aaron wasted that much. Couldn't Aaron have just sent Jay photos of the condition of this? Why did it take him lugging this thing, whatever it is, 1,000 miles to or probably not 1,000 miles, whatever it is, 500 miles to fucking Texas for him to say no? I don't want it.
Genuine question.
Well, we know the answer is because Aaron's an idiot, but I'm saying hypothetically, no other person would go through this trouble, right? Answering your sub 85 IQ question. I mean that struck to me as like an amazingly stupid thing to do.
You think it was all done purposely just to waste his time?
Yes. Jay did it to fuck with Aaron. Absolutely. Of course he did. You think Jay needs somebody to bring him a Miss Pac-Man machine from fucking Florida? They're not that rare. You can buy one that works. Come on. There's probably 300 of them that work in the state of Texas. Why the fuck would you have Aaron drag one all the way from Florida? It's just a fuck with him. Steven says, amazing he's been paying $900 a month for years in that store. I think originally it was $600 or $700. He's up near $9 now, but I get your point, Steven.
Well, those graphics look nice.
Evie says, I didn't know he didn't buy the Pac. No, yeah, Jay did not buy the Pac-Man, and Aaron had to short sell it to somebody else. Oh, no one, someone, you're still there, even though I hate everybody. Jay hates Aaron. Yes, correct. Cocktails are harder to find, says negative YouTube. You're a fucking nerd for knowing that, and I'm going to time you out and block you from my channel.
I honestly think I have no reason to believe that. You could be right. Jay could have been fucking with him, or Aaron didn't disclose the amount of water damage, which was extensive. Either way, it's funny that Aaron was baited either through deception or just through lack of detail to dragging this water destroyed cocktail machine to Texas, and well, he sold it there, not back. But it's funny that he had to rent a U-Haul for this whole effort, and it blew up in his face.
Rafi says, no wonder he's broke. How does he float 900 a month on that?
What a fag.
Coming from you, that hurts 10 times as much. No wonder he's broke. How does he float 900 a month on that? We've beaten it to death, and I still have beaten it to death. And I'll be on my deathbed, I want to say 40, 50 years from now, but I'll be on my deathbed 6 or 7 years from now and still be laughing about this, Rafi. But it's a wash. It's just enough money to get by, kind of thing.
We looked at Aaron's sold listings on eBay since February 25th, because Aaron was bragging about how much he's been making in the store. It's like, and that doesn't even include my eBay stuff. I thought, okay, let's take a quick look at your eBay stuff. You want to know what Aaron's? I'd say honestly, 50% of Aaron's eBay sales are still
garbage batteries, and he's doing $10 to $15 a day in business.
Yeah, maybe no beat me to the punch, but yeah, he's still selling the fucking medical batteries that they're only going to hold a charge for what, 5 minutes?
You guys missed out on his birthday. He put a link in the chat for a Hangouts discussion before he found out yet another guy was fucking his wife, so he's still talking to us. And Greg and I talked to him for a while, and we were nice to him. It was his birthday. I didn't pick on him at all. We were back to the batteries. I got these batteries. I got the batteries, blah, 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 these fucking batteries. And he's opening drawers. There's batteries everywhere in that place. It's fucking insane. I got some that have like a little, like people complain because they have there's like a little rust. Like Greg and I were both like, all right, Aaron, show us the batteries. We'll make a judgment call. He pulls a couple of these battery packs out. A little rust. The only part that isn't covered in plastic is like foaming. You know when batteries go bad, the green crystals are growing out of the end, and there's rust everywhere, and it's like rust streaks down the side. Aaron, throw it out. But I get $20 a piece for these. Aaron, you paid $50 for the batteries. You made like $4,000 in sales.
Well, that's
throw the fucking batteries, all of them in the garbage, and move on with your life.
Okay, let's understand that this is probably their most profitable thing they've found since. Right, I think they paid maybe $100 for all these batteries, and they're probably now, I'm not kidding you, probably up to $10,000 in these medical batteries. I mean, they're $4,000 or $5,000 altogether today. I think if you look at it, I think their sales they're actually a lot higher than that. But either way, whatever, they're making a ton of money off this. My only question is, if you're selling something this shady. And keep in mind, I sell stuff on eBay, but I don't sell stuff that I think might not work. But if I did, I mean, you create a second account. You create a burner account, right? Where if you get negative feedback to the part where it's like you're flagged by eBay, you can dump that account and go back to your main account.
So this goes back to the Snapchat. Yes. The first guy that tried to bulk buy from him was trying to bulk buy from him with one of his burner accounts. So Steven said, BH, didn't they trick you into buying Snapchat glasses? No, Steven. Here's what happened. They had a deal for how much they were into them. And as usual, Aaron and Josh were fighting about them and arguing about them every day. And I was on a call with them. I said, listen, I'm tired of listening to you fucking idiot. We're going to go for another 10 minutes. Tired of you two idiots arguing about this. I said, how much would it cost to buy Joshua out of the Snapchat glasses entirely, and how many sets of the glasses would I get? It was something like, I think we negotiated down to like $225 shipped for 30 units or something, 40, I genuinely don't remember how many it was. It wasn't even the point. And then the agreement had to be that they stopped arguing about Snapchats altogether, and they were 100% Aaron's problem. Joshua took my offer right away. I said, no problem, Joshua. And I PayPal'd him the money, and Joshua is a shitty, slimy idiot too. But to his credit, he had them shipped. I said, if you don't have a tracking number for me tomorrow, I'm going to fly to Florida, and I'm going to get my money back and then some out of you. And you're going to have really big fucking problems. God bless Joshua. He shipped them out the next day. I had a tracking number. Everything was cool. He sent me a randomized group of them. They were still bagged up loose. Not loose, bagged up, sealed. So it's not like they cherry picked them. And I ended up, I broke even. I sold what I could. I threw out the rest. I gave a refund or two, sent some replacements. I didn't care. I broke even. Didn't matter. It wasn't the point. But Aaron still was fighting with Joshua about these fucking arguing about this shit for a year afterwards. If one of the batteries hurt someone, what if the cops go looking for them? I don't know about that, Bam Bam. I doubt it. Aaron's still pissed at the potential money they could have made. Yeah. It's all fucked up. What do you want me to tell you guys? These guys are. I have a hard time believing they're real people sometimes. I don't know. But to answer your question, yes, retro fans. So the first guy who did a bulk buy of like $2,000 worth of these Snapchat glasses and returned them, and Aaron had spent the money and couldn't refund him, used a burner eBay account that had like one feedback. I said, Aaron, do you want to do a $2,000, $2,500 deal with a guy with one feedback? Whoa. The money's in my PayPal. I'm like, it's not going to be for long. How can we charge him back? I said, you listed them as new. It doesn't matter what your description says. So now he has an argument to get his money back through eBay, and there's nothing you can do about it. And PayPal was still linked at the time. And sure as shit, the guy got his money back, and Aaron's PayPal was negative, and it was all fucking thing. He that up like he fucks everything else up.
So, what were even those Snapchat glasses supposed to do?
They were basically like a Bluetooth pair of sunglasses with a camera in them that you could link to your Snapchat app, and you make Snapchats of what you're looking at, right? Like a POV thing, Dylan.
Okay.
And there's been a couple generations of them and blah, blah, blah. But this was the first or second generation. They were notorious for problems. The problems were present on a lot of what he bought, and that's why they were available. Jesus Christ, Richard, man. That's why they were available in bulk. And that's what Snapchat glasses were or are. The glasses helped your wife not hook up with furries? I don't know about that, Herbie. Oh no, says Aaron and Josh have to fight over who's the less stinky piece of shit rather than work together. You're right. Shout out to Greg for dodging a bullet on not getting financially involved with Aaron. So if anybody has anything else they'd like to cover in the next few minutes,
Shout out I Swallow Gum.
Shout out I Swallow Gum. Anyone in the chat have any other complaints?
Where's Happy Face been?
I've seen him within the last week or so. He's around.
I'm shocked there's 46 people. Is that accurate?
Apparently,
40?
Apparently we're trying
46?
like 50 fucking people. Hate to waste your time, guys, but I appreciate that you're here.
Yeah, we all stole Aaron's viewers.
Carrie just went live. That's a treat.
Who, Carrie?
Apparently.
I
Jason
still
says,
can't.
imagine. Go ahead.
I still can't believe Carrie live streamed herself with having a quickie with some dude.
There's more than that. I put a link.
Is this coming from? Oh, sorry. Is this coming, Dylan, from someone who? And I wasn't a part of this live stream, but I understand that this happened where, in an after hour, you whipped out your penis and showed it to Carrie.
I might have. I can't remember.
Okay. I can't confirm or deny these, but that's the rumor.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Aaron's face is going to end up looking like Carrie's if he's not careful. Yeah, Steven, this is the whole thing is fucking crazy. Michael says the audio was awesome. The 30-second Carrie challenge. Yeah, Chance never did any better either. He had to get back to work or something like that.
Shut up,
Helicopter?
sorry.
I remember
did do the
Dylan.
helicopter. I did
There's
do the
Happy.
helicopter.
Apparently, Happy Face has been watching because he just said, "Damn, Stack, love Happy Face."
Who's
The
Tam
funniest
Sag?
Carrie video I've seen is where she's trying to whip out that purple thing, and she's trying to like find the quickest, easiest. Dylan, it was my understanding that a line is the shortest distance between 2 points, but when you're having to navigate through a fupa, I guess it's not always a straight line. So to watch her contort her body to try to inject this purple monster into her, it's about the fucking funniest video I've ever seen. Like she has to like lift a leg up and go under a fold or two, and it's like holy shit, man! I've never seen that shit in my life. Have you seen the video, Dylan, or not?
I think I have.
Okay.
It's coming to me. I think I have. I'm tired, man.
Where's our mine? I thought you were doing a Minecraft thing for the back room.
I stopped earlier. I got
Okay. Good work.
I built a ceiling and a roof, and it's kind of empty because I don't really know like what to put in that's like Minecraft that can look like the store. Like I use like bookshelves.
Okay, you got six
to,
and a
like-
half days to finish it, right?
Yeah, I'll probably do some more of it tomorrow. It's actually, if anything, it's almost done. It's gonna be a very empty store. It's just gonna be the standard layout of what I could think. But yeah, it's kind of decent, I guess. It's not that bad.
Icon, I think I got you all caught up. Dylan's first encounter was 2018. The shit hasn't stopped. It's the same as it's always been with Aaron Icon, in which we assume the worst, come up with crazy ideas, and they're actually true. That's kind of what it boils down to. I'll leave the stream up, guys.
Faggots.
Yeah, I guess we might get whacked. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Not Aaron.
I'm gonna leave you guys with this. This is a little joke that a coworker told me. So I drive a Ford, and he came up with a funny acronym for Ford. It says, "Faggots only ride dicks."
Okay.
So
Alright.
they know you at the break.
Yeah.
They know I'm bisexual. They don't really like. They don't care. They don't care. They
Most straight people.
Genuinely don't care.
Most straight people is just fix or repair daily, but not you.
Found them road dead.
Driver something on foot. Driver returned on foot. It's a.
Dylan, we'll go
driver
off here. I'll
returned
give
on
you a
foot.
couple other automotive acronyms you're really going to like. All right, guys. A couple of people asked me, am I going to go live? I don't know when I'm going to go live next. I've probably burned through the StreamYard's hours. I don't have anything important to say. We'll probably just, if I have hours, we'll go live next Thursday just to talk to Aaron. And it's good to see you all. I hope everybody is well, stays well. The link is above. I'll talk to people out there for a little bit if anybody wants to. I don't know what to say in summary. Again, everything we
Spread the
assume
love, gentlemen. Spread the love. Be kind to one another.
Be kind to one another. But if somebody's wife wants to fuck you, just do it. I mean, just do it. Nothing's gonna happen to you. Just do it. If she's willing to fuck you, her husband's a loser. He's not gonna do shit. Just do it. But Luarel, nothing personal, Dylan. Anyway, again, guys,
Fuck my
link is up top. I'm going to pull this off air. I'll talk to you guys for a little bit if you want to. And I'll see you guys when I see you. Good luck paying for gas. And big ups, Russia. Adios.